what happened last time, Red?
Well, a few things happened last time. Mostly, new adventures were had, I'll say. As well, the money situation is still growing. As our pockets are getting a little empty, mainly also for Hugh, because he's been doing his own side project after his, well, resurrection, we'll say. We did have no other option but to try to get that payment he's been going on with, I guess, by sending out our best troops who failed us miserably almost immediately. Three dead, I believe, cat people, as they have been called by Zoran, as well, they failed, so we had no other option but to go try and do it ourselves. As Zoran and Thankful went off to go try to make sure we get something out of this. And surprise, surprise, it seems they were heavily guarded, not just their regular guards, but also with Sir Cohen. Um, and of course, as soon as Zoran saw him, immediately went in to start a battle with him, which she seemed to be very much surprised about. I guess he wasn't expecting her either. As they were fighting, of course, Thankful tried to make sure the fleeing caravan wouldn't get too far with a couple of fireballs and spells as the battle commenced for a while before ultimately stopping after a bit, with Sir Corin, of course, taunting Zorn, and Zorn, more pissed than anything else, as he just said, seemed willing to give the cart to us without an issue. Though Thankful was smart enough to realize that there was tracking on the goal and able to disable that, as well as any wards that would be an issue for us, as Sir Corin watched and laughed as we all took our gold and left with that one pouch, essentially. We made our way back to our hideout. Like I said, Hugh added more to his pile of money, as, like I said, there has to be a way we could get this fixed up, as he plans to talk with Rack, our wonderful capitalist man here, and as well, Zoran went off to go do something else afterwards. She still planned to follow Hugh's orders, they'll say, to train our troops to prepare them for war, as they've been failing us a lot recently. Though she had she had a request from someone with higher knowledge, Mirka, about she has a realization that the small children under her care, or babies as she's been calling them, and that there's a whole bunch of things that she doesn't know how to take care of them, ensure they don't die for what she needs them to do, essentially. And there was a bit of miscommunication, as Think will laugh in the background with her errors and Mirka's misunderstanding, as Zorn eventually took the two children with her, and made her way to her hut to hopefully have a conversation about how to take care of them and how to make sure they grow strong, big and strong. And Mirka was a bit confused when she saw that the Zoran bought two not babies with him, though she was willing to explain things and help her out as well. And of course, like I said, Zoran also came to her about trying to deal with the magical abilities that Cohen has been displaying, that Zoran's been having a hard time dealing with. Though she did bring her advice by someone who has better experts, mainly Sir Cohen himself, though of course lovely Mirka, didn't know the resentment and rivalry that seems to be growing between the two. Though it's mostly on Zoran's side than anything else, since Sir Cohen had taunted her, apparently, and decided to poke the bear, as he didn't seem to be very much intimidated by Zoran, even making a bet with her to try to, it's basically say, if you beat me, you can kill me here, or I can, if I beat you, you have to listen to what I say. And a battle ensued where Sir Cohen, of course, came out victorious, as Zoran had no choice but to follow his advice, as they spent time trying to deal with Zoran's lack of knowledge when it comes to chattering, as well as the fact that Zoran's misunderstanding about what it means to be a parent in this world, or the rules of this world entirely. As Sir Cohen poked at Zoran's philosophy, and Zoran, in frustration, tried to make him understand. And then eventually it led to, let's say, a wonderful time for those who are watching, as Thankful and Hugh decided to call up Mirka, Thankful mainly, and then of course once Mirka showed him everything, he made it a watch party for everyone else to laugh at, as they realized there's a moment to make money here, essentially, as Sir Cohen and Zoran had a conversation, and Zoran came up to the conclusion that the best way to do this, after Sir Cohen had tragically destroyed her hopes of having a battle to the death and her killing him, or vice versa, has basically realized the only way to deal with Zoran is to not engage with her the way she wants. And, Zoran, with no other option, decided the best course of action, with the help of Twigchild, was to essentially have a child with Cohen, to raise that child to be the strongest and deadliest there is, of course, with the other 3 champions she has with her as well. Sir Cohen, of course, was surprised, but Zoran seems like this is a smart idea, as Hugh laughed, howled in laughter, and Thankful and the rest also found this hilarious. I think there was a bit of a compromise on Cohen's part for this whole thing, as Zoran just like, we'll get this over with and we'll call it square, and he seems to say like, no, that takes commitment, basically, and explains to Zoran exactly what needs to be done for this whole, well, procedure. Well, regardless, they spent some time there, and Zoran eventually made her way back to the fort with new news about her titles and what she plans to do, as well as her continuation for the project. Though Thankful and Hugh seem to have a different understanding, of course. And they, of course, applaud, well, not applaud, but seem approving of Zoran's half-baked scheme here, as, well, seems that they might have a chance to make more money. I think that's where it ended last, basically, right?
Yeah, I think you all regrouped back eventually at the castle, and
The art was once again saved by Degmood, and in fact, new art was created.
I think there's a plan to make millions.
Degmood, our most strongest soldier. We gotta, we need to replicate our most valuable asset.
That's really the surprise there. Deckmoot was actually the artist the entire time.
He was.
He was taking notes.
I don't. Did you bring Sir Cohen back to the castle? Why do I have that image in my head?
No, because I think he was just like, we can pay to get this guy to get here.
Yes,
but no,
that was their plan.
Yeah, we have barely the money to get them.
You guys, we can't afford Sir Cohen, so it's fine.
Listen,
Listen. You know what that sounds to me, Red? Like cowardness. That's what it sounds to me like, cowardness.
Grow, what are you doing? What are you doing?
I can smell the fear through the microphone.
Listen, we need more competent forces here. So, and Sir Cohen,
Look, he's outside our budget. We don't even have the money for that.
we do. No, Grunt said that we do that. That was the last thing Grunt said.
Don't you lie to me.
No, I can. I'll go to the archives. No,
This isn't in my notes. Fuck you.
I have. You see, I have the archives though, the transcript, and I will go to the transcript and I will find the thingy majiggy.
Don't you fucking lie to me, you son of a bitch.
I am not lying. The transcript does not lie.
I refuse. Rebuke.
Sounds like cowardness. It's fine though. It's fine. I'm sure that's how you avoid. That's how you get away from problems. Just run away from them.
I lie to myself all the time. Yes.
This is the blushing face right now. Listen, in the anime.
The anime.
Directed by Degmood and Fankel.
Produced by Degmood.
Roxasa Industries.
That's what it's called.
But yeah, no, I think. Hate is resetting.
Yeah, hate's doing the router. Yeah.
Yeah.
Fankel needs to oil his bones.
Don't say it like that.
I'm sorry, Grease is...
Apply seed oil, yes. Smooth them out. Polish them, if you will. I'm not sure if any of you two, before he gets back, have anything you want to do with, well, your lives right now.
The way he said that. Jesus.
I'm back.
Oh, there he is.
What did I miss?
Grunt's apparently just, I don't know, saying some very heinous things right now.
I'm just
What's he saying?
What's your next plan? What's the next step in this masterwork?
First,
agenda?
I have checked the transcripts and
The next step in what plan?
make money with Zorban.
You see the current plan. Market this as a book and start selling copies of the book. Then, using the proceeds of the book, we start a play.
You start the play.
Then we sell. Yeah, we're doing a play about that. Romance.
I thought. How about the?
See, Hugh Morris, he thinks big. Like, well, that's first step. Second step, we make a play. Third step, we sell merchandise. Fourth step, franchise.
Franchise, baby. We franchise.
Profit. I know we wanted to. I know Zoran was supposed to be training the troops to try to, and I know Hugh was also wanted Astrak to put the word out that we need more people, basically.
Yeah. I also need to. So I'm also going to need to go and look for this dark elf woman who's on the run,
Mhm.
and then I need to also go and check on that dwarf.
Yes,
You have to
because the
remind me about the
blacksmith is in
dark.
here.
You have to remind me about the dark elf woman because I don't remember what the fuck I say to you.
So there, I asked Rack for more help with people. I can't remember what the other thing I asked for was. Oh yeah, and also like money. And apparently there's this dark elf woman who was ran out, and she's running away from like other dark elves, I think. And she has a crap ton of money on her, and she's willing to pay for protection.
House name. Whatever. Yeah. No, that's
You just saw it, Red?
Yes, god damn you.
yeah. No. Listen. If I'm not gonna aim for them, there are other people who will do it. Let's see.
Why would you do this to me?
I thought you wanted me to find love, Fred.
Now I will. I will kill you.
But yeah. So which angle are you gonna try and pursue first?
I think I'm gonna. You know, we can divide and conquer, honestly.
I mean, you can certainly try.
Did Rek give you an inclination on which one was more time sensitive?
It was the dark elf.
The draw was way more time sensitive.
All right, then I'm doing that one first.
God. Why did I
think
Google
we end-
drow pictures on the internet? What did I do to myself?
What have you
Holy
done?
shit. I was like, I'm gonna...
No!
This
We would've
is
saved you.
this is like the Red Twi'lek situation all over again.
Why would you do this to yourself?
Grunt.
Google fucking hell drow.
Let me see if I can find one that doesn't...
Yes, Google Male Drow, right? See
Yeah,
what I
male
get you.
drow.
What?
Yeah, yeah, male drow. Yeah.
Hell
Wait,
drow?
what happens if I...
No, male.
Yeah.
Ah,
Male
Male.
Drow.
I'm sorry for my mega.
That's a lot of hot anime boys. Well, fantasy boys.
What the fuck?
I feel like it's more tame. They don't pose.
It is more damn.
The
What about
male-
female drow? Oh yeah, no, I see what you're talking about.
Like, I'll show you one of them. I'm like, how? One of the first things that gave me top 3. Like,
Yeah, the
okay,
problem is,
you're not
because
even
of the-
trying.
Oh, let's say yeah, but because of the lore, like this, people like
Weird.
drawn up in a
That's
certain way.
true. I do remember now. I do yes.
They're a matriarchal society, and it's
I got one.
Everybody loves
I got one.
dummy mummies.
I don't know what you guys have. This is the first one I found, so I'm not sure what the rest of you guys look it up.
I didn't look it up. Let me check. That's my first.
Yeah, that's
The actual first is that
I will-
this is straight up like a picture from like a book.
Listen, I will stream my fucking on Discord to prove that I'm not my Google is gonna be a
I
porn
found one.
addict.
nice.
Thank God.
Oh, I thought those were fishnets at first. What a shame.
Convert. But yeah, no. I think the Drow Alchemist was more time sensitive.
That's not a drow. She's white.
Albino, hate. Come on,
And
don't
say,
be weird.
What hate? No.
The fuck? That's a drow.
I reject your opinion.
No, oh yeah. So you're saying not all drow elves have that skin tone?
I assume
'Cause
so.
This is what I got on one of the AI
Hey,
pictures.
Hey, I think your Google might be what the fuck. I
Yeah,
also looked up drow.
That's an AI picture.
it's
Listen,
yeah.
I-
That's
I-
further away, but yeah.
That's just an elf.
There
It's
was
just an
a
elf.
well, there was that spell back in D&D that we don't talk about anymore.
What?
Race swap?
What
It
spell?
was like there's an old D&D spell that's called like True Ancestry or whatever, but it makes it so any drow becomes a true elf because they get purified. It's
Yeah.
really messed up.
We don't talk about the things Gary Gygax thinks about many topics.
Gary Gygax, my beloved.
We don't never ask Gary Gygax about his opinion on women.
But yeah, listen. So yeah, I think he gave you a sort of an idea of a path she was gonna take, and she's gonna get quite close to the swamp, but she's basically fleeing from the hills nearby.
The hills have eyes.
God damn it.
I would say, well,
You want us to go save the elf woman? You gotta let us know. We'll do it for you, human.
no. I will accompany you this time. I am done recovering from my unwarranted assault by some heathen.
Ah, that must be funny. Is there a person who didn't warrant assaulting you?
Yes. Yeah, actually, surprisingly, yes.
Oh, wow. Well, it's fine. You're a walking bone man again.
Indeed, and I'm back and better than ever.
Does he look different, Grunt? Is he still buff?
He is still buff.
Yeah, you like my muscles, don't you?
Well then, how do you wish to proceed, bone man?
We shall go and intercept her and offer sanctuary. We shouldn't need to spend money on idiots this time. I mean, we could. There is the possibility that we will be.
Let's not. We have
embroiled in battle.
We have
But-
more important projects to deal with.
But you want me to go this one alone?
Wait, I assume you two are gonna go.
What the hell are you gonna do then?
I gotta focus on important research.
What the fuck are you researching?
Efficient production methods.
Of what?
Of media,
Oh, yes, of
Discrimination.
course, right. There are. Listen, yes, that is a very important topic.
yes.
What?
We gotta spread our propaganda. You see, yes.
It's a new gold producing venture where it's hooking up together.
Yeah, we need to fund our operation. Yeah, we have.
But it has nothing to do with fighting. It's not fighting related. So we thought you'd be bored about it.
It's a matter for the mind. You see.
Yes.
How's it gonna make us money then?
You see, we're gonna scam people. You see, what we're going to do is we're going to get more of these magical phones to people, and then we're going to call them and tell them that their wagon payment is overdue. And when they send us the money,
Zona's already walked away. She's already walked away.
High five.
Mission accomplished.
Yes. All right, Zorwin, you and I, and you know what? Let's take your two protege.
I don't
Us
think
four will go and do this.
Zoran probably pulls out a list that Mirka gave her. Are you allowed to take children on missions, Grunt? Is that one of the lists? Can she do that?
Only when supervised.
Well, we are supervising them.
Practical field experience.
Very well. Eyes on the babies. If we lose them, I will kill you again. Yes?
You know what? I have learned about parenting through reading, and they say that pushing responsibilities on others isn't the way to go. If you mess up, you gotta punish yourself. That's the best way to motherhood.
Very well then. If something happens, then I must attend to the babies first. You must understand this.
Yes.
Very well. I will get them. Babies! She goes to go find the two children.
Pinches his brows. Oh man.
Yeah, I mean you can go and find them near the fighting arena.
Yes, she will let them know that there's a mission to be had. It's going to rescue someone's elf. Don't really know the details. That she will be supervising them, as a mother should.
They will. Valerian is ready for action, as Vicmar says. Do you say as a mother should? Is that part?
Yes, that's literally what she says. Very deadly serious about this.
Vicmar just kind of stares at you a bit, but doesn't say anything.
Nickman wants to kill himself. Ball, please. You were right. I'm sorry.
Come now. Do you wish to come, Twig Child?
Yeah, I guess. Do I have to call you mom though?
There's a title, but I understand that it must be earned. So no, that's not what you wish to do. I must earn my spot, as everything else must be.
That depends. How do you plan on earning it?
By showing that I am worthy, that I can kill your enemies and protect you at all costs, and that I will make sure you grow strong and deadly. Is that not what a mother is?
No, you are correct.
Yes. Good. Mirka's notes are important for this.
He just nods slowly a couple of times.
Come along then. Let's go.
Who else is going along other than the three of you?
Would it be the four of us?
Uh,
I'm going too.
Okay, so this four. Was Stangle
Yeah.
staying behind?
Yes, he has important
Yeah.
business ventures to attend to.
Of course. Well,
Me and Deck, we're gonna cook.
let's hope that this is enough.
God, I hope so.
As yeah, well, you kind of know. There's like a spot where she's gonna be closest to the swamp based on Rack's dubious information. God knows how he gains this shit.
Oh, by the way, I did mention if you wanted to bring along your military, you could.
Oh, sweet. I will do so. Grunt, I will have coin for them if they wish to come with.
Okay, who are you gonna bring then? That will be important.
I only have 1 minion sets, Grunt, and that's lizard
Yeah.
folk.
Okay, so
I'm
you're
not
bringing
sure.
the lizards. You can bring any of
Yeah.
them. It's gonna cost you the same. So
Yeah. Come on, guys. Let's go have a fun time.
okay, as you march out, and as you track to the swamp, takes you multiple days before you even get close to the spot mentioned. And, well, if the intel is correct, you should be in this area any day now. So establish this sort of hidden makeshift camp to kind of order some scouts around to keep an eye out. Meanwhile, Thankful, after they leave, whom do you approach? Mac.
Harper's mom.
I'm talking to you. Yes.
Yeah.
What does Thankful do after they leave?
Ooh, we gotta talk to. There are two things I can do. They want to get on inviting the second actor, or they want to get the media machine to work. It's not
Well,
yet
I have no
downtime.
idea how to build a printing press, so you might wanna.
Yeah, that's before later. That'll be for downtime. For now, I want to call. Fuck, we have no money to hire to hire Cohen. No, they took all the money with them.
You have money, don't you? You have a
Probably
coin.
not enough to hire them.
Listen,
I have 1 coin.
if you are ever interested in figuring out who can help you build such a device, you do have the most well-connected kobold in all the land.
That is true. Yeah. Yeah. For now, we'll throw a turn to Rack, our good friend.
How can I help you, Rat Lord?
Listen, Rack, we are. Me and Dickwood and Mr. Maris, we are planning an operation, but we have an idea how to increase our cash flow here in the castle. Remember those pictures that we took of,
He nods.
Zorwins and yeah, we want to disseminate and sell those for money. And
Certainly fetch
and
quite the price, and so amongst certain circles.
yeah, exactly. But I was thinking, what if we can increase production? I heard they had a printing press on Baldur's Gate, and I want to ask you if any of your contacts, with any contacts, maybe engineers from the city, or if
Hmm.
that could be arranged.
It's certainly a device I've heard about it, rumors only. But it's mechanical in nature, isn't it? I know the best person. Well, technically, I already called him. I don't know why he hasn't arrived. He should have been here like weeks ago.
What do you mean, the dwarven blacksmith?
He nods.
Oh, yeah, the true isn't he fucking here?
A better engineer I have never seen or heard in my life. He does have an issue, though, as most geniuses do. He can become easily distracted and quite obsessive.
Man after my own heart. Anyway, where is he?
Could have been here. My assumption is he got either sidetracked on the road or, well, worse, maybe got attacked. But he looks harmless enough, and he has no wealth to steal. So
Alright, time to turn to the birds. They better not fail me this time.
true. Let's see how the birds are gonna do. Oh god.
They fail again. I hate these birds! I hate these. We're gonna, guys.
It's gonna take
We're gonna
a
have
while.
some roasted. We're gonna have some roasted chicken breast, guys. Freshly made. I hate these motherfuckers.
Arlo would approach you as it's been a few days and no real news of the dwarf, and be like, Tranquil, my lord. There's yet to be news, but I do have a request to be made.
Oh, my good friend, what is my very good and productive friend? What is it?
Well, you see, it is the second time you have asked us to work for free. As such, while we all appreciate pulling our weight here, people are much more motivated. My kinsmen are much more motivated when we are paid properly.
Fine, they take your fucking coins. They take a fucking coin post.
Yeah,
But I swear to God, if you don't find the dwarf,
it'd be really funny if they fell again on it. Be really funny.
we're gonna actually roast some birds. We're gonna roast some birds.
Fine.
Did they fail, Grunt?
No.
Oh, for thank fuck it. Arlo gets to live another day.
Thank God for that extra one dice from the coin you gave them. So yeah, spend some money.
Goodbye, money.
And
It was nice knowing you.
they will eventually find something. Get back to you. As you and Zorwin, I'm not sure if you're chatting about anything during your like at least week trip.
I think Zoran would be asking you exactly. So what exactly we plan to do with this elf of yours?
Have her pay us
Ah,
protection
Do
money.
I assume that means we can't immediately break her bones.
No, we cannot. If there are people chasing her, though, you will get to break their bones.
Very well. Hopefully this one will be worth the time then, and she's not dead already.
It better be. Yeah, she is dead. At least can find the people who killed her and take the money from them.
True enough. Exactly what type of, trouble we are going to be landing ourselves in. What do elves fight amongst each other with?
Skin color mostly.
What? So
I know, it's so strange. All our bones are white and pristine beneath.
no one's gonna make a comment, but she stops. It's like, you're right, actually. Okay, very well then. What exactly do we plan to do for money? I assume your scheme will take time to bear fruit.
Yeah, that's a long-term project. This is more short-term gains.
Very well.
Well, after this, we'll have to go check in on that dwarf.
Yes, that is important. I've been waiting for this forever.
Yep. Then you'll have to get to actually training our soldiers. I've prepared a song that might help.
Why?
I find that music inspires productivity. I call it, we shall create a monster out of you.
Very well. I assume there's some magical properties that exist in this ritual of yours?
If we found a bard to sing it, definitely. It's actually not a bad idea. We could, if we were to find a bard, perhaps he could increase worker productivity.
That'd be well enough. Something to get the slaves going. How many of them do we have left, actually?
My working conditions are quite safe. After those 3 that got eaten by the Hydra, before I put up the sign, we haven't had any more slave casualties, right?
Not significant ones, no.
Not significant ones. There was accidents here and there, you know. Maybe if there was some type of handbook we could have for the workplace to lower worker injury rates. The amount of people I've seen pushing heavy loads that were trying to stop heavy loads from falling on them instead of just getting out of the way is surprising.
Very well. We need to talk about our troop resources as well. Every time we get a visitor, apparently we lose men.
Yes, I've already put Rack on finding new recruits. You see, this is what I do, Caesar. You see, while I was unconscious for 2 weeks, I assume you all sat around doing nothing. But you see, the moment I got back, I've now set up a new source of income for us to work into, set up some people for us to add to our ranks. I'm looking into increasing productivity. Where the fuck would you be without me, huh?
Apparently a new mother, so no, not well sure what else to tell you, Bone Man.
See, and whose idea was it to go and raid that elven caravan that had your first child in it in the first place? Who was it that led you to my good friend's cave where you could find your second child?
Yes, I see your point. Bone Man. No need to rub it in.
Maybe after all I've done for you and all the assistance I've provided, don't you think I've at least warranted the use of my name?
Wouldn't that make Ratman jealous, though?
Yes, but wouldn't that be funny?
You're right.
As you sit there and chat, one of the lizard folk would rush to you. We've spotted a few drow moving in our direction.
Do any of them look like an alchemist? Do I know she's an alchemist? I know she's an alchemist.
I think he said. Not, he would have. So the lizard folks kind of stares at you a bit confused.
Any bottles with liquids in it?
No.
Did they look like they were tracking something?
Yes. They're moving.
Well, did they look like they were following a trail, or were they just like?
I think it's hard to tell from a distance.
I was gonna say, do you think they just stare at the ground really closely, like Lord of the Rings? They just kind of like crawl on the ground, able to tell.
Well, you know, Grunt, maybe I did think that, huh?
That's not. I don't think that's how tracking someone works. Let me just smell the floor.
It's late here. You know, like looking at like broken branches, maybe. You know, piece of blood on a leaf.
They're not
Well, I
looking at broken
assume
branches, that's for sure.
Okay.
I assume we wish either to capture this one or kill it. Yes.
It's a group, so unlikely to be the one on the run. But it does mean the one who is on the run should be around here somewhere.
Ah, very well then.
Perhaps we should go and introduce ourselves. I'll go ahead, of course. You all stay back and prepare an ambush.
Very well. This is good training exercise for the babies. I will let them know that they must watch and pay attention.
I put up my hood, put on my mask, my gloves.
As you go out and meet them ahead as everyone around you is sort of laying in an ambush. Well, let's track record of the third folk front.
It's 50-50.
I will spin a stress for them.
Okay.
I will spin a stress.
The thing is,
Can
they
I-
have to roll
can I-
Skulk, and they have 0 dots in Skulk, so
Can I
Right.
roll trick to like plan this ambush?
yeah, but they still need to execute it.
Grunt. I
Not-
can use my. Oh, good. I'm
So I
sorry.
was gonna say it's not your skill. I'm doubting it's their skill. Fine though. This is how they increase in experience, though. It's good.
I can give that plus 1d, 1 dice for like for I spin stress.
Yes.
Remove the disadvantage.
I will spin stress.
They will fail that one dice.
Man, Zora needs to go relax because she has 3 stress already.
Yeah, that's why we need a zircon.
John, can I I don't know
I'm
if
all
flashback
stressed
would have
out.
helped.
Hmm?
I don't know if flashbacking would have helped.
To, like make them re-roll. Yeah,
If they fucked up, yeah.
of course they
Our soldiers are garbage.
Now I'm gonna ask Grunt if they reroll, do they still get that plus
Yes.
one dice? Okay.
Yeah, I'm spending stress to like flashback to like individually like making some more artificial cover that's instead of just like them hiding behind a tree, you know, like making looking for specific spots that they would all hide in.
Like, no, Steve, you cannot, in fact, fucking shout your no.
No, no. Just because you hold a bush on top of your head does not mean you are stealthy.
I'm sneaking. I'm stealthing.
Well,
Fail again, didn't they?
No.
I guess we'll have to see, won't we?
We'll have to see, you know.
I fucking hate our minions.
It's fine. It's fine. I'll talk our way out of this one.
As yeah, you approach this drow group. You can see there's a couple of them. They look well armed. As they
Hail
immediately
and
stop.
well met.
Yeah, they immediately stop a bit when they see you. They're a bit on guard. One of them kind of like looks at you and says, "Who are you?"
A wandering wizard researching strange phenomena in these swamps. To what do I owe the pleasure?
Kind of like look at you a bit confused as the drow kind of like think our business is our own.
Honestly, research has been going kind of slow, and I'm running low on funds. Perhaps I can be of assistance in your quest, and perhaps I could be at least partially compensated for an afternoon spent helping good folk.
I think you can. But this would definitely be a banter. See
Can banter.
how you can negotiate.
Mixed success.
Kind of like they clearly don't trust you and are still just their weapons are sort of not drawn, but they're like on guard. As one of them, the leader who's talking to you, says, "Very well. If you're interested in earning some money, maybe you have some valuable information.
Of course. I have spent a good amount of time in these swamps. What is it you seek?
We are tracking a dangerous individual. Fugitive. A drow.
Fugitive.
Just like us.
I forgive my lack of knowledge of your customs. I have always been warned that you are a bit more lax with what you consider to be dangerous individuals. What would a drow have to do to be banished from your society?
Kind of like looks at you and says, let's just say she has been doing a lot of illegal experiments.
Ah. So often the lust for knowledge leads young researchers astray. I cannot tell you the amount of friends I've lost to necromancy and hexes. I will help you find this ne'er-do-well.
She should be in this region, and if you have any information, I would pay you handsomely for it.
Very well. You know, just the other day, I actually ran across a strange thing that wasn't not usual to the strange phenomena that I've been researching. I was recently researching the fact that there was some other wizards from a different group were investigating some room with a dead body beneath it. I was investigating the leftovers, but what I found nearby here actually was residue of alchemical ingredients. Obviously not natural to the region, but it did seem like someone was performing some type of experiment in the area. Perhaps I can lead you over there and you can pick up the trail from there?
So roll me a trick roll, I guess.
Absolutely, Grunt.
Holy
Critical
shit.
success!
Yeah.
Oh, baby!
We should not do anything with our minions. We should do everything ourselves.
Yeah, and listen, they're probably really desperate, and he just kind of like nods.
Very well. Follow me. And I'm gonna lead them so that they are kind of surrounded by the
Yeah.
ambush.
Well, let's hope that the ambush will stick, though. We'll see. At least you did your job, right?
Yeah.
As
Honestly, can I be ready to summon skeletons like the moment they like get distracted by something?
well, I thought that was gonna be the case anyway.
Yeah. Yeah.
Good point. What the fuck, dude? I was like reading brow shit. Everything has to do with religion. God damn it.
They really like spiders, man. I don't tell you.
They're
You
not the
know
only
what?
ones.
That gives me a wonderful idea. Tomorrow's
What
not
have
in
you
this
done?
game.
I'm sorry.
So,
Sorry.
So yeah, you lead them as though when you use hide in surrounding underbrush with the lizard folk, as the drow are clearly on guard, but they follow Humoris as he leads them straight into a fucking death trap.
Okay, Grunt. I just want to say, I don't know if it will matter for you, but Commander also gives me a defense against minion failure. Just gonna say this now.
Why are you all so paranoid?
Because
they're
they
fuck-ups,
never
Grunt!
succeed. Our minions are dog shit.
Is,
I
it,
hate-
Also,
Oh.
apparently Zast is listening on this session because he quoted me.
is it because I never showed you the role? Guys,
Yes.
stop metagaming. Relax. Relax.
Grunt,
course.
you look at me and you tell me erring on the side of they fucked up isn't a safe option.
I don't know. It sounds to me like you're just assuming they failed just because you didn't see
We
the dice
did.
roll.
We are.
We are.
We are assuming they failed, Grunt. We always assume they fail.
Well,
I believe in them. I have to.
as as you walk with them, and Zorwin, once you realize that the lizard folk, they've locked in determination,
Holy shit!
and the
Holy
moment
shit!
they're like the drow are in perfect position, the lizard folk descend almost in unison, a coordinated strike, as they begin fucking like bludgeoning these drow to death, as the drow get immediately overwhelmed and like surprised. They didn't see this coming. And before you all realize it, the lizard folk have in fact just killed all of them.
Ah, I'm so
Oh
proud
my
of them.
god!
A tear is coming down Zorn's eye. She's trying to hide it. It's like, look at them. Ah, nice. You've grown so much.
Literally,
Who's the
you're
training?
speechless.
Zorn's clapping the lizard folk on the back. Drac.
Drac is just. Would you have taken Drac for this mission? Oh god.
Clearly,
No,
it was
not
Drac
why you.
operation.
Why would you? The way you say it makes me feel like I shouldn't. What do you mean? Drac hasn't failed me yet.
That's true, Drax. The only maybe Drac led this assault. That's why it
They
succeeded.
might have just charged in the moment they got close. Honestly,
That's
Drac
true.
is
That's
not
true.
the stealthiest man. He is.
I would probably need him to use as my second babysitter. Actually.
I was gonna say no. Like the taking Drac on a stealth mission is just like I would have
That's
given you a
fine.
-1 penalty.
No, you're good. We understand who he is as a person. I would not have brought Drac then for this. I think he
His
would have stopped.
personality traits are violent, direct, and impulsive. I don't know.
Yo,
We love him for it.
yeah.
We love him for it. But yes, I understand. I understand.
But yeah, as you look over at the sight of about 6 bludgeoned to death drow assassins.
Splendid.
Do
All
you
right,
have any-
boys, loot the bodies. I'm gonna go
Yeah,
and
say-
see if I can find that alchemist.
Collectively, between all of them, they do have 1 gold.
That's gonna be
Oh.
mine.
Yes, yes, you can have that gold.
Why don't you? Yeah, I think scan would work here, or invoke. No, scan.
I'll roll invoke. Please, can I magically track her?
Well, you don't know how, but they clearly didn't follow like a normal trail.
Mm.
You
Didn't
can roll
have
me.
any.
You can roll me
was
scan.
gonna- Oh. Hey, Zora, you want to roll scan too?
Yeah, if you grant allows, of course. Yeah, there you go.
Well, or as you're contemplating on figuring out how to track her down eventually, because at the very least you are in the correct area, given the fact that these guys arrived here and were looking for her, but were also kind of desperate, means they were maybe lagging behind, so she's probably maybe a bit ahead or in hiding somewhere. But Zorwin, as you rifle through their pouches, one of them does have this sort of like weird compass.
Ah,
Doesn't seem to be pointing north.
It's the Jack Sparrow compass.
I don't know who that is. Hugh, what do you think?
That was out of character.
Ah, I see. I want to make sure because you're also crazy, so I want to make you on the same side. What do you make of this?
It does seem to be broken though.
Mm.
Like it's not functioning.
I see. A compass that doesn't point north.
It was the only thing on that
Perhaps-
person.
If we speak to it, it will tell us its secrets. Oh, compass, point me to that which I so currently desire.
Why don't
I
you roll
wish
me
to find-
invoke?
I was just bullshitting, Grunt. I didn't know it's actually what I had to do. I just thought I'd act crazy for once and start talking to a compass.
Yeah, what happens when the compass starts talking back?
Mixed.
You hear it whisper to you, you. Blood. I require blood.
Of course, my dear. You shall have blood. Oh, yes. And I just, like, dab it in, like, one of the stab wounds of, like, the Dark Elves.
As you dab it, you can Zorwin, you also start seeing like the compass needle starts fucking spinning wildly. As you hear this like very sharp screeching sound. As you hear shouting in your head, no, no, no. You require innocent blood, pure, untainted. You require blood of the good, blood of the kind, blood of
Like
the
all
innocent.
of it? Or just like a little blood? How about this? I'll give you a little bit of blood. That's what we have on hand, just a tiny bit. But you can get more later.
What exactly is your...
I'm bartering right now. Give me a second. Come on, a little bit now. More later.
Long as it's innocent blood.
We have a deal. Hey Vikmar, could you like prick your finger?
What?
I'll remind you, Hugh, Vikmar murdered an entire village.
Valerian.
Valerian!
I was gonna say, maybe try the other
I
one.
was like, he's nice now.
He is nice now, but that's because she kind of fucked with the ball inside of him.
Hey, fuck, what's your name?
Valerian.
Valerian, yeah, that's right.
Mini red.
This is a task that, this is a compass that only works if the brave and noble of heart drop some of their blood upon it. Would you,
What?
O noble knight, be willing to assist me in this task?
Can Zoran put her hand around Hugh's skeletal throat right now?
Come on! It's like a little... It'll let him practice his cure wounds. It's good for his training.
You demand that my baby damage themselves for your stupid... What is this thing? Have you lost whatever brain cells exist in your bone head right there?
I don't have living cells.
Oh, so you have nothing in there then. I can see. You must be
And
retired
yet
in
I'm
that.
still smarter than you. This is besides the point. Come
You
on.
think-
What I'm saying is, this pain is a good teacher. Will the child not fight in battle one day? In battle, will you not be injured despite your best efforts? When that time comes, do you wish for him to shrink away from pain and lose his footing? Or boldly use the opportunity to counterattack?
Rule number 4. The babies should not be hurt.
Yes, but shouldn't you also respect their individuality? What say you, Balerion? Would you take up this quest?
Give me trick.
I see what I'm saying, while still being
Yeah.
held by my throat and picked up, stickle in there.
Give me a trick too.
Absolutely. It's a success.
Success.
Yeah. He kind of just puffs his chest up a bit. Of course, I do not shy away from anything. I am the mighty dragon.
See,
Little warrior, you do not have to do this. This is for his stupid little elf
You
thing that we
better.
don't... Oh. She turns to Valeron. Says, little warrior, you do not have to do this.
Oh.
This is for...
well,
Oh.
she's dead, folks. All right, get to stabbing, kid.
What?
Wait, what?
What?
You get out.
No,
Oh, did I?
No,
For me, she didn't.
Oh, okay.
Oh, it
yeah.
was just me. Oh, it must
It's
have been
just
me that
you.
lagged.
It's a you problem.
Yeah.
I
It's
was
your
confused.
internet. Hate.
It's my internet. The bouncy didn't work. I'm
so
still at
sorry.
like 159 ping.
Oh, God. Are you surviving so far?
I thought I was. Apparently not.
But
What was he saying?
outside of that, she would turn to Blair and says, like, little warrior, you do not have to do this. This is foolish elf conquest nonsense. It's not your burden to carry. I will spill my blood and give it instead. How about
Oh
that?
hell, your blood won't work. If it,
So-
you think if it would have worked, I wouldn't have just stabbed you? It is only for the noble and pure of heart. And so when you wanted to put out on the first date.
I don't know what that means. I'm gonna kill you.
Vankel feels the energy. He laughs.
But yeah, she would have just turned to basically Balerion and told him he doesn't have to. But I'm not sure if that's gonna matter with that success rate right there.
Yeah, no, he's convinced. He wants to do it.
Zoran would snarl, but she would let Hugh's throat go as she would stick immediately close by to make sure he doesn't do anything sussy.
As yeah, you can see, like the compass does have like a small sort of needle that's just kind of like shooting up. As Valerian kind of brings his hand and kind of like you prick his finger with it, and he just immediately collapses as blood starts seeping into the thing.
I'm breaking it. I'm sorry. I'm breaking it immediately. I'm breaking it immediately. I would like to roll a smash.
He's fine. He's fine.
Roll me smash, I guess.
Grunt, can I summon a bunch of skeletons around me to protect me?
They're not gonna protect you if she succeeds.
It won't
She
suck
has
so-
Battle Master. She can fucking trounce the entire group of people.
All I need is like a few seconds for it to like point in a direction.
Well, let's see. Maybe she doesn't roll a success.
It's a mixed.
Listen, gonna spend the stress. Then yeah.
I
I
will.
will. I will. I will spit a stress for this.
No, it's for me. I'm expecting
Oh,
the stress.
sorry.
Yeah,
I'm so sorry.
As you go to smash, you can see like bones start jutting up from the ground. As there's like a couple of skeletons trying to stop you. As you just tear through them with ease. As you have a few seconds before you realize where the compass is pointing you in a specific direction as it stabilizes.
That's what-
Before like
Oh my goodness, Zorwin! Look, you should check on your kid. And I sprint off.
problem is Dorwin's halberd fucking like smacks into it through your hand and into the ground. Yeah, you have a direction. Unless, of course,
You
you
know,
want to
we
give
could-
me a smash instead, and then I will count that as actual damage, and we'll see how you do. You may succeed.
I might. I do have one dot. Failure.
Well, it's time to bloody you.
Oh,
Why'd
Yeah.
you do this to yourself, Skeleton Man? You could have ran.
it's
You-
magical artifacts.
You just like, and you're trying to like hold her off instead of just giving her the compass, and she just fucking whacked you a couple of times with the halberd before. You just like fall
I'm
to
just
the
like
ground.
desperately trying to like say, hey, Zorwin, go check on him. That's more important right now. We can destroy the compass later.
I think it still has some collapse, man.
Compass is like destroyed. You've
Oh,
shattered it to
never mind.
pieces.
You bitch.
I'm sorry. The boy collapsed. You can't expect me to be cool with
He's
this.
probably fine. He just probably passed out.
You're probably right, but she's a mother now, so it's comes with the territory.
Yeah, I'm sure the
David!
evil compass demanding the blood of the innocents he just passed out, guys. Fine.
Yeah, it's probably fine. I'm sure.
We should use Zorwin. Maybe Zorwin's innocent now. She's such a loving mother.
I don't think that negates, or Vegeta would have gone to hell, so I think it's fine.
But yeah,
Yeah,
no,
as soon as it's smashed, she's gonna immediately go to Balerion and make sure he's okay.
he's
Worried.
unconscious.
No, does he have a heartbeat?
Very faint one.
Well, I'm okay. I'm sorry, Hate. What
Alright.
happens next? She's
okay,
immediately.
so Vicmar, you got any healing magic on you?
Vigmar, I think he does.
He is a druid.
Yeah, we're not a very skilled one yet.
He did do. He might. I'm sure he got some XP for killing a whole town.
Unfortunately, no. You get any XP from quests, Hate. You don't
Yeah,
get XP from killing things.
the quest given by Eris. Kill us down.
If only somebody didn't strip that power away from him.
Yeah.
he does have like he like pops up a healing potion as like tries to like force feed it to Balerion, but doesn't seem to have any effect.
Yep,
Mm.
taking Balerion and taking Twigchild and running off to Mirka. I trust you don't need her for the next part. Lizard folk are still with you.
Sure.
All right. Well, at least we got a direction, guys.
Yeah, well, feel free to.
Grunt, can I start using? Is it possible for me to use the bones on the dark elves to graft to my injured bones to kind of heal myself?
Ooh.
No.
Oh.
Oh.
Before that easy. It depends. How long are you gonna spend here with that?
I'll come back for him later.
They can,
You know what? Actually,
they can
I'll
take.
look at Elizabeth and just start carry. Let's take carry those bodies.
Yeah, they can take the body. It's just gonna like take a while. So yeah, I guess you start moving in that direction. Feel free to give me another scan roll.
Can the lizard man also scan?
If there's 0 dice, I assume.
They
I
got
don't
it.
know why it gave me. Oh, I'm bloodied,
Yes.
but I still got a mixed.
Yeah, that's good.
That means you healed brains. Where is it? There was like a way to gain dark arts, I think, when you like.
I know I can gain dark hearts when I use strings. I don't know about other normal ways.
Yeah, listen. You as you wobble around, recovering from the severe blows you received, you sort of go in the direction that the compass was pointing. And before long, it takes you several hours. You actually let me roll for the lizard. It'll make this faster.
Can I have pocketed the destroyed remains of the compass?
Compass is fucking. She like smashed it to be.
Yeah, I'll just take it anyway. Maybe Eris can look over it and find some like remnants of enchantments that'll help her out.
What the fuck? Errol's. Like that's a good dice pool they just have.
They
Never mind.
locked in.
Suspiciously
They locked
good.
They
They
did.
locked in.
They did lock in.
I love them so much.
Yeah. So
They
between,
redeemed themselves.
listen, between you and the lizard folk, you eventually manage to actually pick up a physical trail, as there's like some sort of footprints in a muddy area that haven't yet been washed, which means they're quite recent. As you're able to pick up on those and in like 2 hours find a sort of little alcove, or not alcove, but like sort of a small grotto. As there's smoke from a campfire coming from just outside. And as you spot in the distance, you do see a very well dressed, if not for her clothes that have been clearly dirtied by the swamp and travel, but you see a drow woman just sitting by the fire with there's like multiple bags around her. She's been traveling quite heavy.
I will don my mask again and just say, wait around the perimeter. I don't want to spook her with too many.
They nod.
I will approach. Just say, hello, friend.
Hello?
What an auspicious day to meet the NPCs. Such a noble-looking visage.
She is just kind of like a bit hesitant. Well, there are not many people. What brings you here?
I actually live in the area, and I just so happened to have run into a roving band of dark elves who I dispatched. Before they died, though, they said they were looking for a woman that, well, they said was dangerous. I took of a woman as a woman of drive and someone with dreams, big dreams. Perhaps a woman seeking a place to proceed with her studies unmolested by small-minded individuals.
I take it then you are open-minded?
As long as you are.
Since you did do me a favor by getting rid of those goons, you make a interesting proposal.
I must warn you, my mind is a lot more open than you might have initially thought. And as I take off my mask, I reveal my skeletal face. That probably has a big crack in it from where it was hit with an axe.
The skull is a bit caved in one part. Like, aren't you a man of surprises?
Many. I'm also a man of varied personnel. I hope you're not predisposed to negative thoughts of other races.
She shakes her head, says, I am much more liberal than of my kind, and I tend to try and avoid different types of prejudice, including to the already dead.
Excellent. I also vote blue no matter who.
This kind of looks at you weird.
Forgive me, I'm known for my ramblings. But I assume that we could perhaps come to an agreement. I was told that you had payment for rent.
Did manage to escape with a sizable amount,
Excellent.
and my skills as an alchemist are quite valued.
Would be nice to diversify our potion portfolio. Our current supplier is a bit of a wild card. We would be more than happy to have you if you would have us.
She nods as she's gonna like approach you cautiously and kind of extend her hands. Castra.
I would slip off my glove and shake her hand as well and say, Humerus.
And just gonna look back at the cave and the of stashed goods.
Don't worry. My employees will carry your belongings. Come on, boys.
Lizard folk would help you start carrying these things back to Dragonspear. You can add 2 coin from this interaction.
Ballin'.
Can I Sir Cohen?
Oh,
Well. Meanwhile, Thankful, what are you up to? I think, yeah. So they found him. They would bring news back. The Ravens. There is a problem though.
Mm-hmm.
They found what has been maybe delaying him. Has been apparently kidnapped by trolls. They've spotted him working on an anvil near like a troll, well, hideout, call it.
Uh-huh. Interesting. Well, who better to ask about trolls than our own trolls?
Well, I mean, you can try. Fine. They're just sitting in the courtyard, moving pebbles around.
Gentlemen,
They just all kind of like stare at you at the same time.
hello. I wanted to ask you about some of your fellow kind. Do you know anyone who lives in the direction next to what? I would ask the first one.
Do you
Where's the
mean
cave?
the troll hills or the troll claws? I heard plenty of trolls living in those areas, which is yeah, basically where he got kidnapped. But they would still look at you, and be like, no.
I see. Productive conversation. Why did I talk to these guys?
I don't know.
That was a mistake. Anyway, I'll go over.
Who are you gonna try and talk to next? Unless you wanna go fetch him yourself.
I'm gonna go fetch him myself. The only good minions we have are gone. The lizard folk, apparently.
Listen, you still have the cat folk if you're willing to pay.
I don't have money.
Well, then it's fine.
That's the problem.
I'm sure you'll be enough. I'm sure you'll be able to negotiate with the trolls. As yeah, you venture, you embark on a multi-day journey, as you will walk down the tradesway, the long road that connects a lot of the big cities in the area, frequented by travelers, merchants, and all sorts of people. And eventually, the birds would guide you to where the sort of troll hideout is. And yeah, there you approach, you see the sort of wooden palisade wall. There's like smoke rising from behind it. It's sort of built into a large, steep hill.
Is there like is there a gate troll? Is there a troll at the gate?
If you're gonna approach it, probably there's not a troll at the gate, but they do have what looks like an actual watchtower with someone inside with a troll.
Damn.
Might
seems
be
the
an
dwarves have been
actual
doing good
troll
work.
town, yeah, a troll city. Imagine that.
Yeah, I'll go over to the gate.
Yeah, the one in the watchtower, and this is all like it's just one because this is a big watchtower. They can't really support more than one. Kind of looks down and says, "Hey, little rat, what's your business here?"
Greetings, great mighty one. I'm here to visit a friend of mine. A fellow small folk, perhaps with a beard.
He kind of like looks at you a bit suspiciously, and then he kind of like lets out a sharp whistle and see the gate being pulled open as yeah, there's like another troll behind it as he kind of like says, "Be welcomed, friend of the dwarf."
Ah, thank you for your hospitality. A nice settlement you got here going.
As you pass through the gate, yeah, there's a couple of large wooden structures. They're roughly made, but they're functional. You can also see they've dug into the hill. This might have been at some point some sort of mine, but now it's been sort of converted. And yeah, you see a bunch of trolls just going about their day, as you do hear the sound of an anvil nearby.
They call them. Do I see the dwarf? Our dwarf working away.
You do see a dwarf. You see a dwarf just hammering away at. Well, It's kind of looks like a very thin metal rod. He looks old and haggard, but he seems very focused in.
Ah, very dwarvy.
And as you approach him, you can see one of his hammer strikes kind of as a you see it as it impacts the rod. It kind of rod bends at the wrong angle, and then like you see him like let out a shout of rage as he flings the hammer, throws the rod into a nearby pile. You see like another 10 very similar rods. They're all slightly bent at different angles. It kind of like turns to you and says, "What do you want? See, I'm busy."
Perfectionist, I see.
No. A failure is what I am. A pointing failure. Always a failure. Do you want, Ratman?
Are the trolls still like behind? Is the trolls still behind me?
No, they don't even. They're like walking about.
Okay, so they're in this room. You see, I'm a representative from the local, recently established enterprise at Dragonspear Castle.
Oh. Yeah, I remember. Rack. He sent me a
Yes.
message. Something about adamantine. Yes, I remember now.
I fucking think. What the fuck, Rex? Did you promise this guy?
I apologize. I was a bit sidetracked. I encountered this village and well,
No, it's okay. Some charity work, I see. Did quite a wonder for these trolls, even though, by their standards.
well
What do you
they
feel?
go ahead.
Okay. Yeah. What's that rod you're working at here?
It's part of you see the troll chieftain here lost a leg. I've been working to create a proper perspective for his size. But every now and then it bends there. Conditions here are not suited and well, why am I even saying I shouldn't blame the anvil? I should blame the one using it. And he just kind of like puts his hand on his head, looking
No.
absolutely demolished.
A craftsman is only as good as his tools, and the tools here are not the greatest. Not exactly proper forge here.
No, you can see like there's no way this thing produces enough heat for him to
Yes.
properly tend to the metal.
How about I lend you a hand quickly? I see you got a bit of a fire problem going.
That would be most useful.
Let's get this over quickly, and we shall get you out of here to a proper establishment.
He nods as he introduces himself as Bravas, the unworthy.
I'm sure. I'm sure we can make you improve yourself to be worthy. Thankful the mighty.
Yeah, feel free to give me an invoke roll, see if you can help him out.
It just explodes and kills him.
It would be funny if you failed, but
Success.
well, you stay with him for a couple of days here as you see him start forging the pieces as he basically sort of creates this very like mobile prosthetic as it has to articulate properly as well. And you help him create very functional, very high quality leg replacement for the Troll Chieftain. Troll Chieftain is quite grateful to you. As you can see him start walking, and he looks at the two of you and says, you both did great favor for trolls. Trolls remember friends. If you ever need help from Troll Village, trolls help.
Thank you for your gratitude, almighty chieftain. I'm sure we can get a fruitful and long-lasting relationship going here. The fine folks at Dragonspear Castle, consider you as brothers.
They nod.
Whenever you require assist. Listen, these are simple trolls. That's fine.
I don't know, man.
Yeah,
They've built the entire village. There's about 30 of them that you see.
Yeah, these are a lot of trolls. But how we go?
And we got stuck with the retarded ones.
These psycho guys can talk. Oh my god, man. Our minions do suck.
Actual thankful.
Mhm.
There is. You do see some of them. It's not like they're not feeding, but you do see there's like. As you spend some days here, you would have wandered around. They have like a sort of school. They are teaching
Oh
like.
my god.
Like they have this very rudimentary system for teaching them basic arithmetic and physics. And
Oh god.
they have, yeah.
That's a bit of a junk. 1 plus 1 equals 2. The force of gravity equals 9.8 meter per second.
Listen,
Accelerating.
the troll teacher is teaching the kids about like levies and dividing forces. I don't know. That sounds like
Oh,
physics.
engineering.
Yeah, that sounds like physics to me. As he
Oh my-
explains, who can. Yeah,
I'm fascinated by this. Why are our guys so retarded?
because your guys cheated. They used the magic
Oh
circlet.
my god.
These
I'm
guys,
gonna send them back to school.
These guys worked their way for their intelligence.
Oh, I love this guy. Oh, we need to get in the lines going here. Whenever you require any further assistance, we're more than willing to provide.
Listen, he's willing to send maybe a delegation in the future.
An ambassador.
Yes, an ambassador.
We will also prepare a delegation of our own. But for now, we must depart.
Yeah, he'll nod as you and Kravas start journeying back. I think both you and both you and Morris would be back around the same time. Feel free if you want to roleplay a bit together. I'll be right back in like a couple of minutes.
Mr. Morris, I see you also brought company.
Hello, Thankful. Tell me, how has your... I look around. Business venture progressed?
Well, first of all, we made contact with a troll village. And it's a lot of trolls. And they like us now.
That's a bit of a logical leap there. Okay, how did we get to that?
I see. I was looking for the dwarf, and the dwarf was actually...
Okay, one step further back. Why were you looking for the dwarf?
Because we need an engineer for the printing press.
Got it. Okay. Printing press leads to dwarf. Somehow leads to trolls.
Yeah, apparently he got lost and wandered into the troll village. He's a bit of a perfectionist, you see, as I whispered this to Fankel. Yeah.
Got it.
And the problem is the trolls didn't have the best tools, so he tried to work with them, but they didn't even have a forge. They had an anvil. They were just I wouldn't even call it an anvil. Technically, it was just a slab of iron, which
I could see how that could potentially be a problem.
Anyway, I helped them out, and now both the troll chief is happy, and we got the dwarf. And now I can finally begin on the Operation Cash Maker.
Excellent work.
When
As you
it's
can
up to-
see, my mission to assist the noble Castra here, allow me to introduce you, has borne fruit. She's over there, standing around.
Say,
Where's Owen? Where's
Oh
Lady?
God! I was gonna draw. Whew, it's a good thing God came back. I was gonna draw a mustache on her.
well, when you broadcast her, she immediately would have just fucking like picked a room in the castle, kicked whoever was there out, and started establishing her own like little area.
And as long as she doesn't fuck with Eris, should be fine.
Well, Why? Listen, they'll start collaborating.
That's what I hope.
They'll start cooking together.
We respect strong, independent girl bosses here.
Yeah, we'll see about that.
Yeah,
We'll
speaking of girl boss, Mr. Maris, where's Zorban?
Oh, so due to no fault of my own, Valerian passed out, and so she went to Mirka to go, I don't know, get him fixed up.
Oh my god, she got fucking soft. What the fuck?
That's what I said.
Guy got a little boo boo and she's fucking crying.
It was just a little curse.
Oh my god, you know how many I had of those?
I know, dog.
My god.
Are you really even alive? You haven't been cursed like 6 times already.
Yeah, exactly, yeah.
What a fucking loser.
Oh my, he needs to grow up. They both need to. She's too protective of the boy.
Yes. Sink or swim, I always say.
Exactly. Anyway,
You know, when I was first raised for the dead, no one coddled me. No, I was given a stick and said, protect this wall. And god damn it, I did.
anyway, I shall lead Master Kravis to his new work, to his workshop. We shall help you get established.
Rack is gonna help him set up a nice little forge in the inner courtyard.
Nice.
But yeah, let's cut to Zorwin. Let's see. Zorwin, you would have run over to Mirka's cabin.
Mm-hmm.
Takes about a day or so.
She ran as fast as she could. Grunt wouldn't even stop.
As you get there, Valerian is still just unconscious as you carried him. Vikmar has barely been able to even keep up with you.
She would have took him over her shoulder, Grunt. He is 2 packs of goods, I guess.
As she is in fact just you can smell the good cooking coming from inside. As there's a table outside with the elven workers. You probably arrived around lunch.
Yeah, would immediately burst open the doors. Is Mirka, please? Essentially.
You see her with like a little apron on, and she's like stirring a pot, and like looks at you and says, Zoran, didn't realize what's going on?
She collapses on the ground, holding up Valeria. She's like, please, he hasn't woken up. I don't understand.
Okay. Calm down. Tell me slowly what happened.
The bone man, it needed blood for a device. He said only the strongest of pure heart. I don't know. Balerion said yes. I tried to say no, but Balerion wanted to do it and took a prick of blood, and then he collapsed. And it kept taking more, and I broke it. I smashed it immediately, and I ran. His heartbeat's so weak.
He has been cursed with severe. It's the severe one, but should be able to at least prevent him from dying. Very good you found me so quickly. And she's gonna like very gently pick him up and carry him into her room and like put him in the bed, just as she like starts chanting over him.
Yeah, Zoran's probably watching, like going back, walking around the room, looking where Roy, but not trying to interrupt.
Vikmar would just kind of like approach you and just kind of like stand a little bottle.
He takes it. I'm very bad at this whole thing.
Nah, you brought him in, you saved him. I think you're doing great.
Thank you, sweet child. The first act of... You two are my babies, and I must make sure you are protected, but I can't do that if I don't know what's the correct thing to say, and if I let myself be led astray by some other ones.
He's just gonna like put his hand on your shoulder very reassuring and like, it's a learning process, but I think you're doing great.
There's a moment where she gets like a very like touched smile, as close as Zori can make. Probably looks more deadly than anything else. So she will pick him up and hug him, try not to crush his little body.
As you hug him, you hear the door to Mirka's open and close as she walks out. It's done. Give him a day to recover, and he should be able to start walking again.
Thank you. But you said he was cursed. Is there something? Is it still there?
No, I removed the curse. That was what was slowly killing him.
Thank you, Mirka. Thank you. And Zoran will get to her knees and like bow her head to her. Says, "You have shown that you are mighty and powerful indeed. I owe you much. Ask something of me, and it will be done."
Maybe there is something.
Of course. Anything.
Seems to me that, well, might be. I couldn't help but overhear some things. Do you feel like you're overwhelmed a bit? It does feel like that a bit, doesn't it?
It shames me to say, but I am still at a loss of the process of motherhood. I
Which
believe
is
that's the word.
I told you, it's never good for a parent to be single.
It is. I will learn. I will adjust. I will do better. But I understand if you see the faults in my abilities, I will ensure to
It's not your fault.
take your teachings.
This is what happens to most people. Struggle with. Extremely hard. Which is why I recommend you not raise them as a single.
What did you suggest?
Well, you were getting quite well acquainted with Cohen last time he was here.
There is a grimace.
He has,
Yes.
I believe he has expressed quite an impressive amount of interest in you.
I see him as a potential. Well, the child that will bear fruit from our union will be legendary, along with my others. But forgive me, I do not understand.
Well, if you want to do a favor for me, only thing I request is that you keep an open mind.
An open mind.
See relationships as more than just physical, I guess. If you want to be a good parent. Raising a child isn't all about just birthing the strongest genes.
I could only assume that is the main reason most people make children. Is that not its purpose?
No, not for everyone, and certainly not. Certainly, the strongest don't have to be born like that. Most people become the strongest through training, through learning, experiencing the world, having a very strong emotional foundation to rely on.
I can understand that process then. But what the purpose is there for outside of the. I see you have many questions. I do not understand the purpose that you would have outside of that, but I will
That's
respect your
for
will.
you to discover on your own. I don't want to show on that path. I'm just asking you to keep an open mind and question things that you up until now thought basic and just common sense.
Very well. I will. If that is all you ask of me, I will. On my honor, I will do so.
She smiles and nods and says, "Now, let's eat lunch."
What about little warrior? What if he wakes up and no one's there for him?
This is my cabin. I will know if you arises.
Zoran looks worried, but she nods. She understands.
Yeah, you're gonna sit down at the table to the rest of the elven workforce and just have a late lunch. 'Cause they'll be initially a bit wary of you, but fine.
Well, don't worry. She won't kill you
They
this time.
they're they seem awfully at ease with you. As I'm not sure if you're gonna like engage with them up or not.
I don't think Zorn would necessarily immediately start talking to him unless they talk to him. She's mostly paying deep in thought right now, but she wouldn't necessarily be rude to them. If that helps.
Yeah, like one of them will ask maybe like make some small talk, and if you're gonna respond politely, you kind of overhear one of them just kind of sit down and says, "Ah, not that bad." And the other elf responds with, "It's what you said about the mind flare too, but I guess you can't judge a book by its appearances."
Wait, mind flare?
As they all kind of look towards you, kind of like nod.
What about a mind flare? This is not a common place you would find one.
Marka says, "Ah, no, it's one of my good friends. He lives in a village nearby."
Yeah, how does... Forgive me, Mirka, I know your powers are strong and deadly, but how does that even work?
What do you mean? How does what work?
Even I know what a mind flare is. Well, how do you engage with such a creature? What does it do? How's it in the village without being immediately spotted and killed?
Some illusion magic mostly, but I believe he is. Well, used to do a lot of business with him, but very gentle, noble soul.
What
I only
business
met one mind flare, so I'm not sure about others.
That's good to know. What exactly does a mind flare have in the way of business?
As potions, he also believe has some sort of trading network.
Trading network.
Yes.
Would this may be of use? Would this mind flare friend of yours be be willing to negotiate? I believe a chance for another working relationship.
Well, Dubar is that's the place where he conducts his business. If you want, I can put in a good word.
Yes, we are hoping to expand, and we
Wait,
need an expert.
is this why he's so shy?
Hmm?
So, you seem to be very on edge just when I mentioned what he is.
It's quite common that mind flayers come from, well, their diet, if nothing else, is very alarming. Eating the brains and requiring the nourishment of that can make one very leery. And not only that, they mostly work with, well, a colony. There's one mind flayer, there's possibly more, a hive mind, like cockroaches sometimes.
Certainly doesn't sound well. Listen, best way to convince yourself, I guess, is to just meet him and talk. All things.
Regardless of what he is, I still would like to see exactly how that works. It is a fascinating idea.
Anyways, as you'll finish the lunch and recover for the day before Balerion would wake the next morning.
Zorn is basically hold him close, very worried, probably even apologizing.
Did I do good? Was I strong?
You did well, little warrior. The fault lies with me for not keeping an eye out for you and seeing the trap for what it was.
He'll kind of like try to look a bit bigger and say, no trap scares me.
Yes, that is. I can understand that, but you should have caution. You should understand that there are traps even in words, and that that caution means that you live another day to fight another battle. You were this close to being. Next time we have second thoughts, yes?
He like nods.
Think of your mother's poor heart. I would have killed them all if something had happened to you fully. I plan to when I get back, regardless, though.
He's gonna nod and smile as I guess the three of you would depart. Thankful, you just arrived, had a chat with Hugh. You are gonna get called by Murka. By
All right.
Underwand.
Merca the Mysterious. How's it going?
Well, in the spirit of friendship, I feel the need to warn you that Zorwin is. Well, I don't think she's very pleased. What happened?
To what exactly are you referring to?
Well, she rushed at my door with a dying, cursed little Balerion. And, well, not the forgiving type.
Oh my! Oh shit! That's what Bowman was referring to.
Yes, he was gonna die in probably a few days if she didn't get him to me.
Okay, that's not the wise tactical decision from Mr. Morris. Ooh, that's not good. That's not good at all.
What?
That was a bit hasty from Mr. Morris.
It looked like a siphoning curse to me. Like, what
Did he not fucking inspect the fucking magical artifact?
I don't.
I didn't actually tell you what happened. All I said is there's a little curse.
I
No,
You
yeah,
didn't want to
yeah.
actually bring me in here to explain what
Yeah,
happened.
no, Merca and Franco are right now like, but Franco doesn't know Franco with a little curse, whatever, like a fucking weakening
Yeah,
spell.
Murka's like, no, it was a very powerful siphoning curse, although it was slowly siphoning his life away from him, but still, he would have still died. He's a child.
Oh my god. I need to teach a bone man about curses and detect magic and identify.
So did he do this willingly?
I think he did. From the conversation I got
Okay,
with
please let me defend myself.
no,
mutate.
this is a close court hearing.
Murka's like, Does Sir Hugh Morris not know about curses?
I think he underestimated them. I would hope he would check the mysterious magical artifact before he sticks things into them. You know, protection and stuff. But God,
Oh.
I guess we could...
I've been researching and asking and talking with a lot of parents, when I did the research for Zorwin. I've learned a very important lesson. Best lessons you learn in life is some form of punishment.
I agree. It's what also my experience taught me at my many different religious organizations.
I have the perfect punishment in mind. I'll need your help.
Oh, absolutely. Sacrificing Balerion was not very evil, but we don't just throw people away like that. Especially if there's an angry mother who will smash you to bits again.
I think through this punishment, Sir Hugh Morris will learn exactly how dangerous curses can be.
What, are you going to bring him back to life?
Just need you to, well, point this wand at him. I'll do the rest.
Yes, ma'am. Listen, Listen, H, we're left alone for a while. Listen, we need to be fair here. Red was
In
really
my
cooked.
defense, I didn't know it was a curse.
I call
just
this.
thought it wanted
You
blood.
didn't even check the thing.
The fucking talking compass demanding the
It
blood of
seemed
the.
like a reasonable compass. I'm deranged, Grunt. I just thought it wanted
Uh,
blood.
It's fine. It's fine. Murka will help with that punishment.
Listen. Again, Red was bullied too much.
I call
gotta-
this Zaz effect.
We gotta turn the wheel now.
And yeah,
It's your
no.
turn.
Banquo, you take the one. Do you trying to find you?
I think I'm currently in a meeting with one of the slaves.
Yeah. So you walk around the castle and you kind of see Hugh just kind of giving some orders to some of the fucking imps. I presume then you just point the wand at him.
Yeah.
And Hugh, you're like talking to these people, and suddenly there's a feeling of discomfort, of itchiness, as
I sneak away.
the imps just like start looking very horrified at you and run away screaming and shouting.
See, now that's more like it. Some more respect around here.
Franco, what did she do? What did she do? He's looking before he's attacked.
I
Yeah.
someone like idly scratching something.
You're scratching yourself, but it feels weird as you suddenly look at your hands and you see the flesh, the muscle growing over them, over the bones, quickly turning into, well, skin. Human skin.
Yeah, I was right. I called it. Oh, Merc, Franco say, oh, I'm so proud of you, you devious little hack. Sneak away.
I pull out my scimitar and start cutting off the flesh.
How it hurts so bad, but it regrows back, it heals.
Mission accomplished.
Is he bald? Does he have hair?
As
I am immediately gonna try and cast like a rotting spell on myself to try and fight back the regenerating flesh.
feel free to roll me invoke, but if you succeed, you will in fact again kill yourself and fucking.
I don't think he's thinking correctly.
Kill yourself. Oh my
Yeah.
god, he can kill himself.
Incredible.
Do I just see Bowman dying?
Incredible.
Do I just see him die?
Let me think for this for a second.
Gotta respect the move there. Hey, gotta respect the move.
I gotta respect the
I
move, but
killed myself.
You think he's thinking straight? This is his greatest fear.
I'd rather kill myself. Thank you very much.
He's trying anything. The first thing he thought of was regenerating flesh. Rot it off. My pristine bones. I must see them again.
I'd rather kill myself. Checkmate, Merca.
Problem is, he is in fact bloody right now.
It has been like probably a day, right?
Has been a day. I'll remove bloody. I'll just keep your.
I
Well,
did plan on fixing myself with those bones earlier.
Listen, that's a good point. You probably would have healed yourself, but now you're bloodied again. So
Yeah.
you just like cast like decaying flesh, necrotic spell after necrotic spell, as eventually the skin like stops growing. You just like you see the bones.
My bones! My beautiful bones!
Shit, mission failed. Merca can't do it again. I point to stab at him again.
You can hear her talking. Says, "Fine, it's fine. I've adjusted the spell."
I point to stab again.
Well, nothing visually happens.
Mr. Maris, I heard some commotion. What's going on?
I don't know. I have some like scraping off like dead skin off me.
Yeah.
I don't know.
There's an interesting thing. Suddenly you realize you're out of breath.
Can't remember the last time I was winded.
Maybe those stones need some oiling up again.
What?
Nothing.
You don't-
Anyway, that's weird.
Whew. Well, strange. I'm gonna go investigate that. I'll be in my quarters. Do not disturb me.
I've gone, Mr. Maris. I give him a salute. As he walks away, I call like, okay, mission 2 succeeded.
Mark just says, let's just say not all curses are straightforward.
Hey, so it should teach him a lesson. I think he did almost kill himself, actually, I think.
Yeah, that's why I maybe toned it down a bit, but I think he needs to understand that while some curses can, well, affect the living, some curses can affect the dead.
I wouldn't know what you did there. Did you give him his lungs back?
He has been cursed with aspects of humanity.
Oh, you devious little hack.
And I don't just mean the physical ones.
Oh my god.
I like walk into like Eris's room, and I'm heading over to Eris's room, by the way.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I mean, she is there. Talking to your lovely little drow.
It isn't our newest arrival. I see you two are already collaborating. You two did strike me as two of a kind.
Eris kind of like, Letters doesn't look too happy, by the way. As Castra kind of like, when you say two of a kind, Eris says, I would not be put into the same brackets with such amateurs. Not disrespect me so.
Oh shit.
Oh, please. We are all on different paths in lives, different stages of our individual journeys.
Yes, only some of us forge new paths, while others are just mere followers.
This is Castra saying this, right?
Yeah.
In my young pupil's defense, she has made very interesting strides in a new direction for necromancy that I am quite happy with.
What is the purpose of necromancy?
A use for things that are unwanted still. There are thousands, millions of bodies just lying around with potential for us to stake out our own claim in this world.
See, that is the most unimaginative thing I've ever heard.
Yeah.
Killing people to raise them back as undead servants, infecting villagers with poisons, turning the little dryad into a walking stick. It's all just uninspired.
Well then, perhaps we can debate newer directions for everyone's study at a later date. For now, there was something I'd wish to discuss with Eris here.
Of course. But no, as we've spoken, Eris, I do need my stuff back for I depart. As Eris just kind of like looks at her before like handing back, like you see something's like wrapped up cloth before Castro takes it and just walks away.
After she leaves, I just say, Hatu won that one, isn't she?
She thinks she's just so better. I'll show her.
That is the type of drive that competition can breed within each other. Perhaps if you keep that vengeance in your heart, you will use it to grow to levels you didn't even imagine before. Purpose gives birth to innovation.
Yeah, she said I don't think outside the box enough. Never seen Eris this pissed off. Is there something I can help you, my lord?
Yes, I sought your counsel upon some. But do not worry about what she said. You are still merely starting out on your journey, and I have seen quite the spark of innovation within you yet. More so than most other pedantic necromancers. You
Oh,
will
I
find
can't.
your own path in time.
Thank you, my lord.
So, I suddenly grew skin a few minutes ago. Don't worry, I took care of it. But I was wondering if there might be any lingering effects, and I was wondering if you could help me go over myself.
I thought I sensed something weird about you. Very well.
Yes, it's still attached to me.
She gonna go and grab her staff made up of the living dryad. She's gonna. You see her cast a few spells. As you realize, as she's casting it, she's casting like a healing spell on you. And as the spell is cast, instead of hurting you, it feels quite pleasant.
Oh, that's not good.
Seems you are suffering from an interesting condition, my lord.
Here's so. We'll have to put the mass resurrection on hold while we find the source of this plague and remove it quickly.
Well, if you are gonna leave a piece of yourself here, I can study it while you attend to your other business.
I think I will leave that to others. I think this is something that we should divide both of our attention to right now.
There's nothing else that demands your attention, of course. As she says that, Zor, when you walk through the gates of the castle.
Yeah. As soon as she walks in, she's
Again,
going.
Thankful is looking out for Storm because he knows that she's about to fucking kill him.
Thankful is
Jesus,
outside in the courtyard.
I assume Drac is around, right?
Yes, he is. You see him with a bunch of other lizard folk just kind of like lunging about.
Right, I'm going to say this right now. I assume Zorn has roped in her minions to help her raise her babies as well. Is that all right for me to say?
Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah, so she's going to be like...
Uncle Drag.
It is Uncle Drac now.
She goes basically to Balerion and Vic Mars is like, now, stay with the lizard folks to help with your training. I will be back soon. Don't overexert yourself, little warrior. We need time to heal.
He like nods.
Good. I'll be back soon. Pats them both in the head.
Hey, Zorwin, late mate, mighty Zorwin.
Her weapon's already out. She's walking right past you.
Hey,
Ratman, I will step on you. Either you move out of my way.
Listen, I heard about what that buffoon did for Balerion.
Oh,
Matches were taken to give him a taste of the medicine that Balerion received.
that's good. That's good. He's gonna also feel my hellbread going through his small little femur.
Okay. Zorwin, now listen. He's gonna use a little operation. Trust me. If you're gonna kill him, that's gonna help him because it's gonna relieve his suffering.
I see. Then I'll just chop off a leg and use it as a xylophone. Now move. She's walking.
God damn it!
Listen. I'm gonna extend here a branch to you, Mac. Are you gonna call Murka for like the emergency assist at the last?
Yeah. Roman was not pleased. Fuck, should I need assistance? I have to hunt.
Gonna say, oh, it's fine. I know someone, and it's fine. Just
Send
like,
in the man.
What do you mean? He doesn't live here. Shut the fuck up.
Send him in.
I think we need Sircone here to calm her down.
luckily, somebody has teleportation magic.
Yes.
No.
Let's go.
Guys,
We need Sircone here stat.
As Zor, when you kind of like as you kind of like kick in the like large castle doors to like start walking inside, you just see Cohen hanging near one of the hallways, just looking at you, almost like if she's waiting.
I think where Zor doesn't even realize it's him for a second before she stops and turns. It's like, what?
Surprise! It's Fangle. She goes through the door.
I've been told you are angrier than usual.
What are you doing here? What is he doing here?
It's a surprise.
Like the hero of legend, I arrive when I am the most needed.
I think you two should release some tension. Okay, I'm gonna be young. Bye. As Fangle runs up the stairs.
This,
Now listen.
I will.
Let me listen. Before you go upstairs and murder the man, and I use that word very intentionally, tell me, what is more horrifying for you? Dying or being perpetually tortured?
Well, the obvious answer, of course, is the torture, but I feel like I should be allowed to do that to him. I'm not gonna kill him.
That's
I'm just
the
gonna break
problem.
things.
That's the problem, Zorwin. You are not the most creative person when it comes to torture. You will go there and
Yes.
you will tear him limb from limb. You'll smash his skull. He'll go back. He'll eventually reassemble himself. You'll crack him again, and he's not gonna. He doesn't feel pain. He didn't used to. Now though, let me just come a bit closer. Come
She looks so confused. She does.
and whisper to you. Murka told me she placed a powerful curse on him. Called it the curse of humanity.
I told you that, Zoro, beforehand. As Fangle screams from the stairs.
She will toss her sword at you, but she'll intentionally miss you. Okay, this is good. This is good.
This is better than anything you could do to him. Listen.
I'll say this: your rat folk has had a very positive influence on Murka. She wasn't this mischievous in the past.
I told you, listen, she have potential.
Where are you, Ratman?
He's
Ratman
he's just like shouting across the fucking hallway.
No. I'm basically like I assume we're next to a stairwell.
Yeah.
I'm shouting from down from the stairwell.
This is good. This is good. I should have trusted in Mirka's abilities. She is good. I am better now. I will go to them and laugh and point. You can leave. Actually, why? We should be. How'd you even get in here? Who let you in here?
Listen, don't spoil the surprise.
I was told you needed a bodyguard.
I don't need a bodyguard. My body is properly guarded. Always on guard.
Was someone gonna look down there?
What did you say?
Nothing. As Fangle like runs away back to his room. I'll leave you alone now. Well, actually,
Again, I can guard my body pretty well. I don't think I need any assistance in that regard.
Well, you, but what about the other two? What about your so-called babies?
I'm not inadequate.
That's
I am
what
a perfectly good mother.
Yes, but even a perfectly good mother can take shifts.
Very well. I understand Maker's wisdom in this regard. I will allow it. But I am their mother. You cannot take that title away from me.
Would never dare.
If you try to, I'll break your legs.
Well, you can certainly try. I suppose the third time with a charm. Or is it the fourth? I can't even keep up.
The fourth.
I will break you, Ratman. Go back to your room.
I do not have a room though, so I don't know where I should put my stuff.
I think we can find one. The children have a room, though. You should be next to them. That is correct.
Should be next to them.
Where are the children that said that?
I think
Everyone
we're,
has like they cleared like some shared space across the fucking next to the fighting arena, literally next to Zorwin's training room.
Look, I was told we couldn't leave babies with soldiers, so I assume we moved them somewhere else.
That's also true. If you would have moved them into your own personal quarters, Zorwin.
Ah, shit.
You could.
That's true. That's true. I feel
You
like
could still. You could still.
Where else would they be safest than in your own personal chambers?
God damn it.
You
God.
could. You could.
You've
Listen,
activated
they
my
also
trap
like one of
card.
the biggest rooms we have.
She would have. God fucking damn it, she would have. This very well. I prepare a bet. Oh, honestly, this may work out then. Yes. Mirka, you're a genius. And she just like, I have a room for you, Cohen.
Oh,
You will
that's-
sleep in the same room as the others. And this is one step closer to the plan being fulfilled.
I'll prepare a double bed. I'll tell the kobolds to get to work.
Why do we need a bigger bed? It's the same. Very well. Yeah, that's fine.
Okay, I feel like I've. Okay. Listen, I've slept quite rough accommodations. I can manage.
No. This works out very well then. You will be close to the babies to ensure their safety. What if someone decides to hunt them in the night? It's an important. Come now. I will show you the way
Yeah,
and
you
introduce you to the babies.
lead him to your own personal area. Thankful you rush over to Hugh as Hugh is in Eris's room, kind of like running experiments.
Ah, thankful. Just the man I wanted to see.
Ah, hello. How are you?
You wouldn't happen to know about me suddenly turning human, Toll, would you?
Absolutely.
You are, in
not.
fact, the only other person of magical persuasion here. You wouldn't happen to know anything about this, would you?
No, not at all. Actually, necromancy is not exactly my thing. Or I guess it's reverse necromancy, actually.
Always roll the trick. Yeah, it sounds about as convincing. So remember, if you roll and you have 0, you mark 1 slice.
Of reckless.
No, of trick.
No, you like.
When you use the skill that you have no dots in.
Ah, good. That's lovely to hear. Could you perhaps come a little closer and help me with with this research? Then we could use a third mind.
Does smell quite unpleasant.
Whom, fucking, Hugh?
No, thankful to Hugh. Hugh, as he like takes a couple of steps, thankful you do see Hugh kind of sort of like retching a bit, almost like he's like trying to hold his breath.
Ah,
Yeah.
smells. I do not miss this. You are, in fact, quite disgusting, thing. Okay, good. Now that you're here, and I just like smack you over the head with my staff. Now, what the hell did you do to me?
I did nothing. That's the honest, actual truth.
Okay, what did Mirka do? It's always you two messing around together.
Listen, we have to. Listen. You gotta learn before sticking stuff into a mysterious magical artifact to check for curses.
I didn't know! Is this because of that? That was an accident!
I thought you would always said, always check your magic artifact.
Listen, it just said it wanted blood. I thought that's all it wanted. It seemed like a reasonable compass.
Bloodthirsty artifacts are thirsty for more than just a pinch of blood.
Listen, it's a tiny compass. It couldn't have fit that much blood in it. And all it did was point at a woman. I can do that too.
Oh my god, we should tell you about the birds and the bees about compasses?
What the
Magic
does that even-
artifacts? Always check for curses and wards,
I said, I picked it up and I was fine.
because you were a corpse.
Exactly. And now, Mirka has done something to me. Tell me exactly what she did to me.
Listen, maybe you could do with some bit of a...
Thankful. I will literally feed you to the Hydra.
If you can catch me. No.
I closed the door. Magically.
Listen, we could do with a bit more humanity in your assessments.
I really couldn't.
Well, maybe if it was a little Balerian, maybe you wouldn't. Maybe you stick them into a magic bloodthirsty artifact.
Say Tankle, it's nothing
Listen,
really that you
I've
can
learned-
do.
Listen, Zorwin was there too. She let that happen.
You think Sorwin is an arcane expert?
Yeah, but she's supposed to be the whole mother thing, right? This seems like a lapse on her judgment, alright? Listen, I've learned my lesson. I will check for curses from now on. Now get this thing off me. What is it?
Ah, well, it's a curse.
You... did you carry the wand with you? I assume you always have the wand on you.
Yeah.
Honestly. It's... You see like a projection of Morka kind of like up next to him. She like looks at you with like a smirk on her face. You...
What's up, Smirka?
Well, I
You look proud of yourself on this
couldn't... Listen, I couldn't help but overhear that someone might be needing help. And just like that magic compass, your wish is my command. And she snaps her fingers. And it's gone. The sense of smell, the itchiness, sort of nausea that you were feeling, it's all gone. You feel like yourself now.
Empty again. Thank.
Murka just...
not really many
Murka hasn't
though.
stopped smirking.
Okay, what's the catch?
There's no catch. What do you assume there's a catch?
No. With Mirka, when she's messing with me specifically, there's always a catch. What is it?
Oh, we had an entire love operation.
Just like the magic compass. Just a bit of blood. Simple. And she's gone.
Where is she taking the blood from? I don't own any.
Frank was like, I'm so proud of her. Go, girl. Ah, well, I need to depart. Have a nice day, Mr. Mars, and please help. Or it was Lady Castro to get a move in.
I like turn to Eris and I just go, Eris, do you feel faint at all?
No.
Okay, so she didn't take it from you. But I don't have any blood. Some skeletons have marrow, but I was pretty dry when I was resurrected.
Yeah, Frank walks away like, excellent job, Mirka.
So you've made her evil, Tankle. You've transformed this once good-hearted, natured woman into an absolute evil, maniacal.
Only one messing with me!
That's not true.
Listen,
Messing with
baby
everyone.
steps. Yeah, have you not noticed the entire date set up with Zorwin?
Okay, but that was for a good cause.
Yeah, everything's for a good cause. It's a cause of teaching you about curses and not to be reckless with other people. Fine, though. Fine.
Don't
True
waste
love.
your resource, especially if you have none of them.
Yeah. Not sure if any of you want to do anything else. Maybe check in with other people around.
Yeah,
I would like to
first,
check all my stuff.
Your stuff seems to be fine. Everything needs
Yeah.
to be back to normal. You.
I would like to check myself magically to see if there's anything off. Any traces of magic left off.
Check for
Well,
STDs.
feel free to
He's
roll
so
and evoke,
paranoid.
I guess. He is. I love it.
Success.
Yeah, there's nothing. You feel fine. You feel normal.
She held up the bargain.
This is the most evil she could have done.
She held up the bargain.
This is gonna be the back of Hugh's mind for the entire time. What blood? What blood did you? What blood was she talking about?
But yeah. Oh, what
So
about
what
the rest of you? What about the rest of you?
Someone's breaking that Hugh's door to tell him the good news, I guess.
Yeah, like a few hours later, you kind of like scrambling to like cast spell after spell after spell. Your door doesn't knock, just opens it.
Ah, Zorwin, you're back. Ah, thank goodness. I've been worried sick.
I'll put my hand around his skeleton throat basically for a second right there. Just gonna lift him off the ground.
Tell me, how is the young lad? Ah, I was beside myself.
The next time you do that, I will grind your small skeletal bones to powder and put you onto the earth to... You're gonna think, by whatever god you believe in, Bone Man, that Mirkas decided to punish you instead.
Ah, truly torture.
Yes, truly. How did it feel? Feeling that breath in your throat again.
Just itching.
Well, it seems you've already been taken care of, so I will not kill you again. But, like I said, maybe I'll ask Merca just to bring you back to life so I can keep doing it until I finally feel satisfied.
Well, she is kind of out of greater demon juice, so I don't think she can do that again.
You underestimate her power, and that will haunt
And
you.
she said as much.
But I'm not here to kill you, as she kind of drops you back to your feet. I'm here to let you know that we have a new guest.
Another one?
Yes, another one. It seems Merca has decided to... I'm not really sure what her full plan here is, but Cohen is now inside the castle, residing as
That's
bodyguard.
great news!
It is?
Ah, thank hell yeah!
Okay, I thought there'll be some problems about security risks we have to talk about, or
Are
the
you
fact that
kidding? Do you know how many random non-monster people we have in this base?
it is getting alarming, yes. Very well. But he will be bodyguarding the children, so no other machinations can happen. Though he has not taken the place of mother, that is still my job.
Indeed. Perhaps, remember what I said before we set out about not pushing the blame off onto other people and being observant? Perhaps next time you should check for curses first before you let your kid touch needles.
I'm gonna punch you, and I'm gonna break your skull. If you continue.
I'd die if you did that!
Yes, continue saying things that will make me happy. Now, he's going to be here, and I have a plan.
Ah, yes, don't worry. I've prepared more than one outfit for your dates.
Sure, but this will work out really well. If I wish to have the child to produce from this union, then I think if I play my cards right, I can get it quickly enough.
I believe in you. Don't worry. I have a book on the topic. And I'm gonna go over to my little personal library and I'm gonna hand her a book simply titled The Kama Sutra.
I've already read your sex book, Bone Man. You showed it to me earlier. Still
Right.
weird.
Right. How about The Art of Seduction? Have you read that one yet?
I don't really need to seduce him. I just need to have sex with him. There's two different things.
Those are the same thing.
I feel like it's not, but okay.
No. You see, you're thinking of the difference between seduction and wooing. You are not trying to woo the man. You are trying to seduce the man. Seduction is a carnal thing. Wooing an emotional one. If you want him to stick around, you woo him. If you want to fuck him, you seduce him.
Are you lying to me right now?
Hand over my skeletal heart. And hope to die again.
Hey, is he lying to me right now?
You look me in the eyes and tell me he ain't spitting straight facts.
Zorn narrows her eyes, but she's like, very well, Bone Man. I want to hear you're the closest to human, more so than usual than everyone else. So yes, I will take your seduction techniques.
Step 1. Let me see what it says here. Wait. No. This is the art of the deal. Wrong book. Put that back. Here we go. Step 1. Physical contact. Try brushing up against the subject. Have your hand linger on them when touching.
How will he know I won't try to kill him with my bare hands, though? That seems very...
So the difference is with the grip, I think, if what I'm reading here is correct. You just want to brush your fingers across them. Gently. Not like putting any pressure, but almost just the barest touch.
This feels...
Yeah, as you listen, you glance, Zor, and you see kind of like the book he's reading, kind of like on the side. It says Hustler University. I don't know where he got that. Interesting.
Yes, the College of Hustling.
Max a star pupil there.
It's actually it's a bardic college.
Very
No,
well.
they think they're a bard at college.
They are definitely the I fuck the dragon kind of bard.
Very well. I will show him my weak grip, I guess,
You know
to
what?
seduce it.
It's got pictures here. And I kind of like show the book.
Oh,
This seems so ridiculous.
Human mating rituals are an intricate one.
Very well, I will try.
Apparently, quite often the men will try to sing to the women. Usually it's the men trying to seduce the women. Not usually the other way around. But, in theory, it should work in the reverse direction. Perhaps you should learn an instrument. I could teach you the guitarrón, if you wish.
The only instrument I know is death. I don't want to expand that knowledge, I feel like.
Can you play an E sharp on that?
I hate you. I hate you so much.
Or how can you know what? Let's hear you singing. Can you carry a tune?
I don't think Zorn has ever had to sing for anything outside of marching songs. I don't think she knows.
You know what? As I'm sure you heard at the party, I have a great tenor. I can instruct you in the art of singing. And with your melodic voice, you shall seduce him. Get that dick, girl!
I would smack the shit out of you right after that. Waiting to get to you. Zorn just like, seems very idiotic, but I understand that I must
I agree.
expand my mind to open up to new avenues to ensure something. Besides this, I've also had the chance to expand our further business ventures with a contact of Mirka's.
Is he also hot?
Well, he's a mind flayer, so maybe.
Well, lucky for me, I don't have a brain, so I should be good.
Yes, I think you'll be the perfect one to speak with him. Apparently, he has business connections. Things that will be trading connections. That's the right word.
Does he now?
Mm.
That could be quite useful.
Mirka has stated she will put a good word in, and hopefully with this, we may have another avenue.
Yes, I have just the idea on what our first product could be.
Care to share, then?
Oh, it would bore you, I'm sure.
Is it about your scam thing again?
Yes, it's the scam thing, yeah. Nothing to do with seduction or, fighting.
Uh,
Or raising children. I'm sure
Wow.
it'll bore you.
Well, Bone Man, you do have the hips for it, so maybe you can pull off a good seduction technique too.
How did
Apparently,
you
this
know?
book.
That's chapter
Well, the-
3. How did you know that?
I don't understand what you're saying. Well, I'm gonna leave this. Take this book. I
Wait,
guess.
Miss Corwin, do you know your 3 sizes?
I don't know what that means. You mean how to kill a man? I know 8 different ways to do that.
No,
With
no, no,
vicious
no, no.
bare
Like,
hands.
what cup size are you? We need to know for the bra.
I like large size cups, I guess.
You know what? As does every man. I respect that.
I don't know why, but I want to beat you to death with a chair. I'm going to leave now. I'm going to go beat someone else up.
That is the outer influence. You see, there are actually theories about this. Some theorize our souls reside in a higher plane. And these
Ratman,
souls
entertain me. She leaves immediately.
works every
Yes,
time.
yes. As I close the door, as I take the leave, Edgar.
Come with me. Picture up by your scruff. I need to beat something up.
Cobalt! Get over here.
And bit some random kobolds? What?
No, she's not. She's just taking Ratman by the scruff.
Oh,
She just
I'll get them.
She just explains to the children about the new arrangements we're going to be having, as well as then she's going to go beat something up. She has 3 stress, Grunt. She needs to figure this out.
Poor Rat, man. What has Ratman done for you? He supported you.
Of course, Ratman. Which is why I'm not going to beat you up immediately.
Oh,
You're coming with. For mutual support, I guess.
I'll be a support rat, I guess.
Yeah, no, listen. It's they already know him, so it's not like both Vicmore and Balerion are well acquainted with Owen.
Yes. She will make sure you have to make sure your children are properly taken care of when new experiences or new things and changing the settings are brought in, you know?
Yeah.
You don't want to mess them up.
You walk in and you can. They're all 3 just kind of like sitting down, chatting, as they see you walk in with Thankful.
Oh, this is great then. It seems we're all acquainted with. Babies, Cohen will be staying with us for your protection. Ratman, this is Cohen. We cannot kill him.
Hello, Sir Cohen. How are you? As I extend my hand, as she's being held up by the scruff.
He kind of chuckles and take your hand, like. Not that you couldn't, even if you tried, right, Zorwin?
You won't even fight me. Why are you doing this? Why are you teasing me if you're not going to do the whole thing with me? You bastard.
Because that's what I am. I am a tease.
Chapter 3.
Don't listen to the advice of the Bowen man. He's trying to sabotage you.
I like from like the on heavens. You hear chapter 3 is about the.
I tried to mute the Bowen man.
Chapter 1.
I can't fucking step this.
Everyone in this
I-
game is just fucking like they're just ranting in their own rooms, just like the sky. Nobody has chill in this game. Goddamn. But yeah, no. Bowen said, listen, it's a good deal all around. With me here not only to protect them, I can also teach them how to fight better, so I think
What did you just say?
He wants to expand their techniques with his expertise.
Well,
Ladies,
you see, Zorwin, you just teach them how to pummel things, but I'll teach them how to make it so that the pummeling lands.
Listen, this is cooperative work. You gotta expand horizons.
Unless, of course, you don't want me to help you in teaching them.
I have made a promise on my honor. I will respect it, and I will not. Thank you. I will thank you.
He's just gonna like smile at you, very like smugly.
As children, Cohen will be taking care of you in certain aspects, but understand that I will still be your mother. We cannot kill him. I will leave you to it. I will return shortly after relieving some stress. Drac! She turns around and finds someone to fight with.
Is she still holding Fanquil?
Yes, I'm sorry, Fanquil.
Fanquil has a minion mind, and it's fine. This happened before.
As you venture out into the courtyard to see Drac, as all the lizard folk are kind of gathered around the animal staring.
Ooh, she didn't know about this one.
Well, you see, there's an old dwarf that now is just kind of like showcasing them like pieces of metal.
That's Master. So sorry.
I was gonna say that you recognize those. This is the armor that Balerion had on him.
Ooh.
This is Master Kravas, Soren. We brought him recently. Master Kravas the Worthy.
The unworthy.
It's just a thing of mindset. You gotta hype yourself up.
It's a matter of results. I do appreciate you trying to be polite with me, Thankful, but I do not deserve it.
What do you have in your hands there?
As he looks towards Drac. Pieces of adamantine. Rare and wonderful metal.
That is surprising.
This is mine, says Rack. But I did commission a good piece for him. Bring him over here, and I believe Master Kravas here can work on the metal armor while you can also help you out.
Of course, slowly turns to Rack. We know where that armor came from.
Well, yeah, he also knows where the armor came from.
Yeah. I see then. How very fortunate of you, Rack. Seems you fall into some interesting things. I trust that this...
Listen, I have a good eye for things. It is indeed painted, which, well, makes it look like high quality steel, but...
Very well then. What exactly do you plan to make with it, Smith?
Kind of like... Then I said, I still don't know, but the inspiration will strike me at some point.
Well, I look forward to your goods. It seems that, at least in one regard, Rack has spoke highly of you.
Ah, yes. Well, I will take this as my magnum opus. You weren't lying when you said had actual real life adamantine on you. I guess you never lie, Rack.
He's an honest businessman.
You could have sold that for so much money. But listen. See, Rack thinks in investments.
We got the guy here.
You
got the
got
dwarf
one
here.
of listen. As Rack actually says, looks at the tank and says, I do believe there was that matter of the printing press we were needing assistance.
Yes.
As Kravas kind of like looks at, ah, yes, of course. This seems possible to me.
I will look forward to working with you.
Likewise.
The printing press? What exactly are we doing with books now?
Rack kind of speaks up and says, well, we have plans on selling some novels.
Passive income. Yes, passive income. Wizards pay a fucking shitload of them.
Yes, I know plenty of clients who are very interested in a very specific type of novel that I think we as monsters of these land can provide a unique viewpoint on.
What exactly could our not, what exactly this is going to be about? How we kill and eat things?
Smut.
Smut.
Well, there's gonna be smut. There's gonna be romance. Dekmut has an entire scheme plan.
Listen, you know how much
Of
these
course.
I worked with wizards before. Listen, you know how much they pay for that shit?
Were they sad people?
Yes.
They
Yes.
like to live vicariously through others.
Okay, so smut about what? No offense, but
Well,
Well,
that's
maybe.
still to be decided, but well, we have some ideas.
is Bowman on this in on this?
No, I don't think he's appealing enough.
Is that why he has all those books about seduction?
Yes.
Most likely.
Okay, so we're selling a book about smut. Anything I should be made aware of about this book?
Are you interested in reading?
Smut?
Yes.
I can just do that on my own time. I don't think I need to read about it.
Well, then I don't think there's anything you need to know about.
Our names are not going to be in it, or are we at least going to use fake names?
Just kind of like stares at you.
Say smut by Bone Man and Rat Man?
Oh, you mean for the authors? Yes, we don't care about that.
What real names will we be using? If it's about Mirka, I won't allow it. We're not going to dishonor
No.
her like that.
America is a treasured.
Ally.
Yes.
Valued partner.
Then who else could the smut be about?
There's plenty of people around you, Zorwin. Look. Just gestures at
No.
some of the lizard men.
Zora looks concerned, but she nods. Very well.
People are into this.
I assume you've already done the proper research for your
Oh,
smut.
absolutely. We just need
Yes.
to figure out the production and the selling.
Master
Very
Kravitz
well.
were going to help us with the production.
Um,
I
Very
will be
well.
distributing them across the Sword Coast.
These funds will allow us to expand our facilities, hire better mercenaries. It's going to be great.
well, as long as the smith can still ensure he makes quality weapons, I will not have a problem with this smut thing you're doing.
I do, before you depart though, I do have one request from you, Zorwin.
Mhm.
Because you are, of course, one of the 3 most influential people around here, I would need your signature to approve this project. You see. I was just gonna just bring like a piece of paper to you.
Very well then. It is necessary to ensure the process of this whole thing as she signs her name with a
Yeah.
giant size Z, then small letters.
Lovely, lovely. Thank you. That away.
I didn't even roll an insight for these bastards. God damn it. They're all lying to me.
The honest businessman, Rack, would never lie.
Regardless, though,
Limited
Drac,
edition.
I find myself frustrated, pissed. I need to beat the shit out of something. Come, let us do battle.
Don't you have your boyfriend now for that?
Drac, now don't be hasty, don't be.
Well, I can't fight him. He refuses to do honorable combat with me, so I can either fight you, or I can start beating the shit out of someone else who falls into my prey. So there you go. Or are you too afraid now as well?
Well, fine. Unlike your boyfriend, I don't need to hold back.
Very well. Wonderful. You understand me, Drac.
I do, which is why I don't. Maybe I think I did. I don't. I don't think I know you anymore.
Oh no! What is Drac looking like, Grunt? What is he looking like? Disappointed right now?
He is looking confused.
Hmm. It seems I have been neglecting my duties then. I'll remind you, Drac. Come.
Is Zoran still holding fucking Fancoin?
I think she would have dropped you eventually. That's probably
finally.
when she did her signature.
Finally, yeah.
Hand around Drac, and she's going to lead him to the arena to beat
Yeah.
the shit out of each other.
Good job, Rack. As he goes, as he walks away.
Imagine how much the signature will sell once the
Oh
novel
my
kicks
god,
off.
it's gonna be so amazing. You truly have a mind for business.
We'll be rich beyond our dreams. Yeah. Feel free to roll me smash as you get out with a drac.
Yeah. No.
Laughing
Wow.
my ass off. Laughing
You're
my ass
good.
off.
No.
Laughing my ass off.
Where she
Uh,
did you drag?
Could I currently gain a dark heart real easily right now? Yes. But is it funnier to let you
No,
fail?
Let her
Yes.
fail.
this is considered a critical. That's right. Sorry, I thought criticals are also like when you get also failures.
No, criticals is only when you get 2 successes.
I need to relieve stress. Fuck.
Well, Zorwin, he beat the shit out of you. You
Yeah,
try, and he just beats you down over and over.
I think Zorn is actually still happy with this. She enjoys this. This is
Zorwin Cohen's
Massive
watching from the sidelines with the 2 kids next to him.
why did you do that,
He's
Grunt?
kind of
Why'd
giving
you
them
say that?
pointers, as you see. And after kind of like a few duels, Drax kind of like looks at you and says, "My God, they were right."
Grunt, how could you say this to me?
I didn't
So-
believe the rumors, but I guess it must be true.
Zorn spits out some blood and just looks confused. What has been right? What has been transpiring in my absence?
Are you in love? That why you're so unfocused?
And behind now we'll support Robin. Now I'm her minion.
That's the
Otherwise
funniest.
she'll beat.
That's the funniest thing you ever said to me, Drake.
Yeah, but behind Zoran Fank was just giving the thumbs up.
oh, no.
Didn't believe you could have fallen this head over heels. I thought the rumors about the man were lies, but I guess
No.
I guess the Catman was correct.
Wait, no, Drac, I am not in love. What the fuck are you talking about?
Nothing.
Drac?
I realized
Drac?
I am actually on latrine duty as he like starts like backing away.
Get back here! What are you talking about?
There's been like rumors going about.
I will
What
make-
rumors exactly?
Can me and Thankful swoop in currently?
Yeah.
There is probably a look of madness.
You-
Now it's
Oh,
Zor's face.
Zorwin, I found you again. I had some more things to discuss with you. Could I see you for a minute in my office?
She puts her finger up. Drac, as your commander, what the fuck are you talking about?
I'm like doing like the X thing like behind her.
He just can't. You know what? Give me a threaten roll, Zorwin. Give me-
Oh, okay. If I don't do this to me, God. Don't do this to me, God.
It's destiny.
No.
Listen, Zorwin, what's
She
the
wasn't
situation
everything.
here?
He just kind of
What's
says,
going on here?
The latrines won't dig themselves, Commander. Have a good day." And he like turns around and walks off.
Hey, Zorwin, what's going on? What's this about?
She slowly turns towards you. She, like I said, she looks like she's losing her fucking mind right now.
Thankful will go to Drac.
It's okay. This is the perfect time to gaslight.
Thankful will go to Drac. Never say that in front of her again.
Just become soft.
Listen, we're gonna make her go hard again, just like she makes her own go hard. Listen. She's right now distracted while he's here, okay?
That's even
In
worse.
battle, she's not. We're gonna fix that, but don't say it in front of her, otherwise she might kill you. Even though that performance was not the greatest.
Don't think so. But I will respect your wishes.
Again, it's gotta be a secret, all right?
Everyone knows, though.
What? Yeah.
How are we gonna keep... Everyone knows. The lizard folk know. The cats know. The ravens know. Even the kobolds have started like looking at the pictures.
Well, yeah, but we don't have to tell her. But she does. Yeah, but she didn't know.
I guess you have a point. Hey. walk away then, I guess.
Yeah.
Zorwin, you seem troubled, and with my newfound mortal feelings, I feel the need to let you talk it out. Come on, let's go.
She's gonna grab you by the throat and drag you to another room to have a conversation.
Good.
What the
Talk
fuck?
with old Uncle Bones.
What the fuck has been going on around here? Apparently, I'm losing the respect of my men.
What do you
Even
mean? Why do you think that?
he asked me a foolish question, and that did you see the way he looked at me?
What foolish question did he ask you?
Apparently, that I'm in love. What the fuck's going on?
Oh, that's ridiculous. You're a demon, for Pete's sake. You guys don't have love.
Exactly. But the way he looked at me.
Listen,
I
you know
have-
how stupid Drac is. He's a man who's all muscle, even up here. Even compared to you, he's a meathead.
There's only one thing I have to do
thinks
now.
of things as black and
I think-
white, you know?
I have to kill them all. It's the only way. It's the only way. I just have to start murdering them all one by one and make sure they
Now,
understand the place of this whole thing.
Do not blame the stupid for their stupid ideas. Come on, you know what? Once you get into drill instructor mode, you know, you really dig that in. I'm sure that you can regain. Drac has falsely put in his head. You know him. I'm sure he saw you trying to make a baby with Cohen for your mighty needs of a strong warrior, and assumed
my God.
it's about love.
Oh, Asmodean. Oh, that's it. It's Cohen, isn't it? Oh, I should have known. Oh,
What?
have
Again,
to kill him.
he's too stupid. He
I have
thinks
to
that
kill him.
sex means love. No, you don't.
I-
You don't have to kill anyone. Come, it's just him. It's just Drac being an idiot.
Zoran
Don't
is
you
like
need that strong baby? Come on.
Zoran is losing his
strong-
mind.
The strong
like-
baby. Think about that. That thing's gonna be so powerful.
At what
Once you get
cost?
it-
Bone at what cost? Zoran looks like she is about to pull her hair out. she looks strange.
Zorwin, you know what, Zorwin? Calm down here. Let's take a moment and do some breathing exercises. In through your nose, hold it for 3 seconds, right? Out through your mouth slowly.
Breathe.
Now in, out. Right, in, out. Right? You're just stressed out, you know. That thing with Balerion losing, you know, that I'm sure that was what was on your mind, and it distracted you a little bit. Curses, they can weasel into your mind. I should know that there's one currently weaseling in my mind, messing around with me. It's fine. Listen.
I need to go
sure
hunting. I need to go. I need to leave. I need to go. I'll be back. She just starts walking away, trying to keep herself together.
Thankful we'll go to Sir Cohen meanwhile what is going on.
You kind of overhear the end of the discussion. He's like, "No, that's why you don't just like march and stupidly. You play around him. He was open so many places." Thankful. There you are. How can I help you?
Listen, I think she needs a pep talk from you.
She is a very sore loser. It's fine.
Yeah, make sure work your magic on her, please.
I will. I shall kind of get up and goes after her. As Zorwin, you're just like rushing out.
Yes, she is trying to find a place to leave.
I will try to fucking block the door. I will try to run ahead.
Whoa, thankful. As I'm chasing after her, he's like, listen,
Oh.
she needs a moment to go blow off some steam. Let her go kill something in the forest, right? She'll be back soon.
You know how a woman can be if they act emotionally and irrationally.
It's
What?
time of the month?
What?
Nothing. Go. It's, you know, demons sometimes they get the urge to kill shit.
That wasn't Zoran. That was me. Red. What the fuck?
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I didn't mean Mira. I'll take it back. I'll.
Listen, Thankful's a little sexist, apparently. Is that the worst thing that Thankful's done this campaign? Come on.
Like, I see how it is. I can butcher kids however long you want. A little sexism here, and suddenly you're
I'm
loving
sorry,
her.
Red. I'm sorry, Red. I didn't mean it. I didn't mean it. Sorry.
The confidence got me. He threw me off.
Red, I'm sorry. I didn't mean it. I'll never do it again. I'm sorry, Red.
You're good.
I
You're good.
can
Fuck
praise
No.
the fucking Austrian painter all day, but like, God forbid I make one shitty remark, and now
No, it was too far. The Austrian, because everybody knows I don't actually respect the Austrian painter. I'm so sorry, Red. I will. Okay. I'll not do it again.
You're all right, Black. I'm fucking with you. Fine.
Look, come on, Mac. Don't be like Thankful in real life. Double down. Say it out of character too.
But yeah, as Zor, when you rush out, and as you kind of like realize that Cohen is after you.
She is. I'm not sure how far she's gotten exactly.
Well, you
She's
can
not.
try and outrun him if you want.
She is going to try to run as far away. She's trying to get to the forest, try to kill something here.
That sounds like a roll to me.
Oh god
A
damn it, Crud,
finesse
please.
roll. Let's see.
Ah.
Listen, you can't
God
fail
damn.
like 3 times in a row. See, it's
Oh,
mixed.
thank God.
It's mixed. So you bolt through the courtyard. He kind of runs after you, but you're like faster than him, and you just leap, and before you realize that you are outside the castle and have gained solitude in a swamp. But from everyone else's perspective, all of your minions did just see Zoran running out with Cohen running after her. And Drac, you just Thankful and you can just see from one of the castle windows as Drac is just pointing to her, running away with Cohen after her as he's like talking to some of the lizard folk.
All right, man. Hugh, I need to talk. We need to talk. We need to talk about this.
Huh? What? I wasn't paying attention.
The Zorwin Cohen romance is very funny. It's objectively funny, and we can laugh about that. It's hilarious.
And it's going to make us a lot of money.
We are gonna make a lot of money, yes. But we gotta rein in some discipline with them because she does lead the men, and if the men don't think she got in her, we gotta fix that.
Do we have to?
I think we should. Listen, there's a
You wanted to
line.
kill me earlier. She's such a huge bitch sometimes.
Listen,
Come on.
fucking
like-
Sean wanted to kill me once. I don't cry about it.
Yeah, but like, she's so mean to me sometimes.
Well, suck it up, Bone Man.
Come on, can't we just let it go on a little further?
No. Okay, well, no, we're
Why
gonna.
not?
Listen. She is a. Are you a? Do you want to lead the men into battle?
I do most of the time. She's off gallivanting off with Mirka 90% of the time. Who do you think has to step up? It's me.
Listen. You're gonna listen, please. We need to assure the men that they should be confident in our commander in the field. The chain of command, discipline.
All right. How about this? We'll go for a caravan raid, and she can lead the men into battle. I'll even give her some pep talk before, that good old Hugh Morris manipulation.
I thought about talking to Drac and stuff.
I've been practicing this new technique I have. You see, I started convincing all the kobolds that our gas lamps aren't always lit, even though they are. Just calling them crazy because of it, and they start to believe it.
What the
I
fuck
think
are
I'm
you
gonna call
talking
it
about?
gaslighting. And I've been trying out this gaslighting on Zorwin, and it's working. I even convinced her to not kill Drac.
Okay. Why can you gaslight the lizard folk into thinking she's a strong warrior and not a lovesick puppy?
I could do that. I could gaslight them.
I think I appreciate it because listen, the romance bit is to increase our finances. Listen, getting our money up is not good. No good if the soldiers don't trust the leadership.
All right. Gather the lizard men around, and I will have a discussion on them. I'll let them into our secret plan. Wink, wink. I'm saying that I'm winking because I don't have eyelids.
Sank will just sigh.
But yeah, and with that, we will be ending.